We'll do. It's what's this
Give
game
us a
called?
week, bro.
Legends of Krigalia, something like that. Session 36, episode 28. Welcome back. It's been a week. 2 weeks.
Or has it?
However long it's been. I'm gonna get right into the recap. So what happened? I think not a lot happened last session, right? It was pretty simple, right?
I can't remember what
Basic.
happened.
You know, everyone important survived.
Fuck you.
What happened
Asshole.
last session? I forgot. Honestly,
Hey, honestly, I need a refresher. I was sick
an
last
actual
weekend.
refresher.
Can we get a huge refresher?
I don't remember what happened.
You need to.
Oh, well, I guess
Man.
something important happened. then.
I
guess
guess
nothing
Move
big
on.
happened.
You are
We're
paid for
really,
that.
I guess we meet in a tavern. Right?
We met in a tavern.
You had quite an interesting series of events. First was dealing with Yugen, who was losing his mind, trying to attack Gawain's family. In attempting to stop him, two of you experienced some very whack visions.
Tear whack.
In the middle of that, Lord Passwall was there, and Melendez ended up seeing Rai Shoichi on the rooftop as well, staring at him.
Thus,
However, Rai kind of disappeared very quickly after that. And once the visions ended, Lord Passwall invited you back to your residence for safety. However, he seemed a bit different. Kind of basically talked to you about what you'd found out, and he was very much kind of fishing for answers as to who you had been talking to. And you guys did a good job of kind of hiding that.
Woot woot.
He offered you a hell of a deal, which you didn't take right away, which made him sad. It was like 1 million gold, something crazy like that. Afterwards, you had left and kind of discussed your options, and this is where you guys went into two different groups. One to go and speak with the Deputy General of the Cheka, and one to go and speak with the Saint Finder General about kind of finding some esoteric references that you could use to bail out your order. Both were successful.
It was a very efficient meeting.
Surprisingly.
You gave me
Yep.
exactly what I wanted.
You guys were told to come back later. The Grandmaster was there as well. Yugen was there, although not doing well. As well as the Justicados. And Melendez ended up getting quite an interesting ally with the Deputy General of the Cheka. Did you remember that, Melendez?
I remember that. Yeah,
Put some
yeah.
lemon in his eye, did the waterworks, and was like, I forgive you.
My heart.
I forgive you.
So she ended up rescinding her initial thing and basically offered you everything she had.
Oh
to help
yeah. Listen, I'm not mad at you, but I forgive you. But
So you guys met up again and decided to go in to the cathedral at night. And in doing so, you had run into a trap they had set, and a whole big old battle ensued. Yugen was trying to kill the Justicados as well as Asuka was there. You were able to prevent that, albeit at a great cost to yourself, Keurig, Connie.
nobody important died.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll haunt
Yeah.
you. All right.
You already
Yeah,
do.
with what? What soul?
Yeah. Exactly.
Fuck you.
It's actually currently being consumed.
That's rough,
Yeah.
buddy.
Oh yeah, you think I'd let that happen?
Yeah, I mean, what
Fat chance, buddy.
Fat chance.
you gonna do? Call Praetor? Give him your soul instead?
The relationship's about to switch places.
So, yes, you, in terms of kills, in terms of kill count, killed a lot of of Awakened Eye who were actually chamber guys of the Thirsting Star. You killed the Grandmaster of the Awakened Eye, Garrison Luca. Blew a big old hole in his chest. However, before you did so, he did beat the fuck out of Connie, unfortunately.
He did, yeah.
Fucking
God
Hit
knows
her
he tried
while she
to.
was on the ground.
God
That
knows he tried to. He'd take me
motherfucker.
Thank
down.
you, Connie, for taking the hits. No.
Connie also was the one, like, single-handedly fighting for a couple turns the Saint Finder General as well as Yugen to help
Yes.
protect the Justicados and Asuka.
Oh, I know how I feel, Connie. Except that I don't really get to touch that much.
I am the best face tank party's ever known. Alright, I want you all to know.
Wicked.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah.
Being a floor tank and a face tank are two different things.
Alright, fine. I
It's rough.
fuck you.
I'm a dodge tank.
Let's say it like this. Connie took the most hits and survived. Zerk dodged the most hits.
And
He
survived.
didn't get hit.
What I mean my face tank is like, I got hit and somehow Hughes managed to roll low on damage, alright? That
Not only that, I was also rolling one below for a bunch of attacks to hit you.
Yeah, he
With
can hit
advantage.
you. It just it's gonna take a bit to take you drain your HP down.
exactly, alright?
It's
Face
just
tank.
it's just that Hughes can attempt to hit me, but
And then
Gonna have a fun
he
time.
has disadvantage. He
I
has
have
a bunch
shield.
of other his shield. Yeah. Alright, see, you know what? That's all you. I can't remember that shit. All I know is you look like a magical motherfucker and you're hard to hit. Alright, there you go.
You know, before
wasn't
we
doing it
continue as well, let me be smart. Could you guys please be a deer and update your models?
Already done.
Already
Not
done?
These ones, please.
Aw.
No.
Ah.
No. Damn it. Damn it. Nope, fuck you. Right click.
All right, I'm done.
There you go.
Trade them out. That works.
There.
All right, I'm done.
There. I did it. Done.
Those can be updated later.
I'm good. now.
Your health is 81. Zerk.
Yes, sir.
You're at 81. Oh god.
Jeez, wizards, huh?
Yeah, it catches
Like-
up to you.
Yeah, where's your daddy?
You're like almost
Everybody
half
else is
the health
around the
that everybody-
150 mark.
You are literally
Dude,
You're like
B6s, man.
only like 8 health away from being double Zerk's health going.
Jesus.
Don't worry, me and Zerk will be a lot closer once this necklace gets replaced.
Man, who was that person that we lost? I can't remember her name. She was really bitchy and like, no,
you
didn't
know,
make
I-
friends
talk.
at all. Yeah,
but
literally
you know,
doesn't
but you
talk.
know what? I killed things. All right, that's all you need me for.
So do I.
Just save the map, Hughes.
So you want me to save the map?
You can save these
I
dumbass
updated my
party
model over here,
adventures.
too.
I will do that. Alright, Jesus. God damn.
Quick reference, dude.
You know what? I'll update my model too on the map model.
Hurry up and then I can save it. See? If I would have saved it right
Ow.
there, it wouldn't have been updated.
Alright, move your fucking dice. Alright, you can save it.
Alright, it is saved.
I can't wait till Kira unveils this new character that I hope is very fucking
Oh
different.
yeah, we've really been working on it, huh, Kieran?
Uh,
Yeah, we've really been working on it. Huh?
yeah, I wonder if it's
It's
gonna be
pretty
this.
edgy.
This is,
You know,
this is
you
the
know-
crossover
The
episode
fighter.
between Nightbleed and Nair.
The fighter paladin cross.
I'm
Pretty
hello, I'm Esquire. How are you doing?
cool. It's a talking
Yeah.
owl.
I take
Again?
Esquire over Connie
That's
any
fun.
day.
I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy playing Esquire.
For the one session we've played, he's been really fun.
I really, yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm thinking Valentino. I can't wait till they die.
Ugh. Okay. So yeah. Morella is unconscious, as is Yugen. There was one guy that I think escaped, and everybody else was killed. And there's
No,
one
it was
guy
one
that
of the grunts.
surrendered. There's one guy that surrendered. So one guy surrendered, one guy ran away, everyone else is dead. Morella and Eugen are both unconscious, and that is the situation at present time. And Connie is dead, but I'm sure Gawain's gonna be rushing over there and revivifying right away.
I'm out of spell slots.
Do you have any way to revive?
Absolutely not.
I
I
guess.
know you have spell scrolls, you son
Fuck.
of a bitch.
I have spell slots. I cast Healing Fire.
Zork takes the spell scrolls and eat them.
That's fucked.
Shit, no, sorry.
I'm
hungry.
I have spell slots, he's
here's why I know like Blackwell has something. It's like in the beginning of like this campaign, he's like, I'm gonna buy everything we need to make sure we don't die.
And everything we don't need. Just in case.
Yeah, and everything we don't need. Yeah, just in case.
Lance with
Alright.
dynamite, movable rod, let's go.
Anybody
Pockets,
have
eh?
any questions for me before we get into the aftermath of this whole shebang?
Negative, good sir.
Nope.
Welcome to the next arc
Next
of
installment.
Devil Down South. We go to Georgia.
I'm Nikki from the south. The
Too
deep
bad we
south.
don't have a bard.
Are you sure you don't want to kill off Connie and just bring in Esquire?
What the fuck? How
Dude.
how can I kill off Connie? I already
Not you.
did.
Connie, I mean, like, just, you know,
I
kill
already
him off
did.
good.
What do you want me to do? Just like, alright, you go to revive her. Sorry, she
I mean,
can't get revived.
technically you are eating her soul.
That's not a guarantee.
Have him
Yeah.
lose. You're the DM.
Oh my
Lose.
god.
Yeah, railroad it.
That's fucked.
Ain't Lord of the Rings. Just do as you please.
That's some fucked up shit.
Listen, it adds drama to the plot. The plot.
Alright.
Plot of land.
So first off, Keurig, let's
Oh,
have
yeah?
some fun in your mind, because your mind is not a good place to be in right now. You ready, Connie?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's IRL too.
So, you go unconscious in the middle of battle, right? And then you awaken. But you awaken in a place that is both familiar, because you've been there a bunch of times, but also a place you should not be, because you can feel immediately that something is different. First off, you no longer feel the presence of Israfel inside you. You feel the presence of Israfel all around you. You're in just nothing but eternal blackness. Just a void around you. Something inherently feels wrong. As you look around, you can hear something slimy undulating just beyond your sight. It sounds large. Exactly like that. It
Okay.
sounds large. Undulating is one of my favorite nasty
That's
words.
like
It is
disgusting.
very nasty.
Undulating.
Yeah.
That's moist.
That's fucking disgusting. Please stop. Please stop.
What automatic sound effects?
It's too.
Was
This
too
is how we
realistic?
help you out.
It-
too.
it-
We gotta get you in the scene.
Yeah, actually, shut up.
Oh my god.
It's that's exactly what I imagine undulating the sound.
Thank you for these sound effects.
Maybe it's
When
break
does he
time.
Now
come-
it
when-
sounds
when-
like
when
he's
does he
slurping cock.
undulate out of the
That's
black
why we have no
void, alright?
subscribers.
What? Shut up!
The
Shut
other
up.
7 people are just all a bunch of weirdos.
I just get bullied.
What
Don't
would
worry, I
like to do,
support you.
Connie?
What would I like to do?
Not die.
You know,
Wait.
this is my head, right?
It seems you
I
don't know
think
where you are.
I don't know where, you know, I'm still me.
You have all your gear.
Yeah.
However,
sure,
you know,
sure,
I will
that's
say,
gonna last.
as you look down, you could see battle damage to it, and you can see wounds on your body that you do not feel, but you know would be painful beyond what you could handle. It's like looking down and seeing that like your gut's open, right? That kind of thing, but you don't feel anything.
That's unfortunate. You know, where's the undulating? Is it coming from
You go
a
towards it?
specific
It's like
point?
straight ahead of you.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk towards it. And
So as you
I
move...
ain't no bitch. I'm not afraid.
All right. As you move towards it, what you see is a towering, just mass of something. The best way to describe it is think of. And this is gonna sound weird, but I think this is immediately gonna put an image in your head. Think of like a dark meatball, just a giant darkened meatball, right? That you
like
can
if you
see the
took a
slime and
picture
coating
of a
on it.
meatball,
Like it's
you
it's
put it
gone
in the-
bad, right?
you-
It's been left
You
out for
put
too
it in
long.
the Photoshop. You
Exactly.
turn the
Bro, it's
you
orange,
turn
man.
in the black and white, right?
Oh.
Okay.
But more importantly, above it, in a dozen different points, you see silver thin strings stretching into the sky.
Fucking Christ. Just lead in the darkness. So
And you're like looking around for anything else. 'Cause
yeah,
it just seems to kind of. It just seems to kind of like.
the streets just kind of like lead in the darkness
Mhm.
above this fucking.
Alright, as you're
Fine.
looking around, you hear a sound of tearing fabric above you. You soon see
What the fuck
a
is that?
figure emerging from it that is quite familiar to you. It is Praetor Jataxis, with his ever-toothy maw,
Oh wow.
wending his way into wherever this is.
That's not fucking good.
In
He's
case
come
you
to
need
collect-
a good old picture,
Fuck.
we'll say this is what he. We'll say this is the look he's giving you right now.
Oh
Son,
shit.
you fucking son of a bitch.
Well, what do they say when you make a deal with the devil?
Hey, you know, 100 to fair. Fucking 100 to
User
1.
left your channel.
This. Who? Oh, sorry. This is pretty much Israfel, right? You know, this mass of fucking writhing.
you can.
Yeah,
It feels like
I
him.
could
Yes,
guess, right?
it feels
Yeah,
like him.
I could guess.
Yeah.
You know, one would think. I don't like this. You know, pretty much at all. How big is this fucking thing?
20 feet tall.
20 feet.
It's fucking huge, like a house.
You know what? It's my fucking head. You're not fucking allowed in here. All right. I wanna.
So, do you want to do anything before he emerges?
I want. Huh?
Do you want to do anything before Praetor Jataxis emerges?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I see this shit.
Yep.
Like he's coming in.
He's grinning.
right?
He's pulling. He's on the ceiling. somehow.
I'm gonna miss. I don't know, I can fucking do it. I want to misty step on top of the fucking ball.
Okay, interesting.
You know what? I see all these strings, right?
Mhm,
Can,
right.
You know, reasonably they're on top. You know.
Yep.
We're going.
We're
Fuck
go-
that guy.
You already just want to start
alright?
attacking it? You don't want to hear anything?
No. I want. Fuck that guy. I'm gonna like manipulate the strings to move us the fuck away from that motherfucker.
Oh, let me get this straight. You want to pilot a meatball Israfel through the black void using his puppet strings.
Yep.
That is definitely not a direction I was expecting this to go. That is wild. That is
Meatball
wild.
Israfel.
Okay, let me think.
Fuck you, asshole. I'm out.
So,
It's
first
got
off,
weird.
That is very.
Hey, you know what? I was put in this situation. All right. I know what to do. This man wants. You don't trust this motherfucker.
Let
all
me-
right.
let me-
as you
pop in the
as you land on top of Israfel, your feet immediately hit slime and it's slippery and you can feel yourself sinking. So I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw to not either slip off or slip into Israfel.
Ugh.
Go ahead.
Okay. Like, here you go.
Oh, very good.
Holy
Very
fuck.
good.
21.
Good job. The DC was 20. Good job. So,
Wow. Yeah, I only have a plus.
you will... So you will immediately press on one of these strings, and immediately the entire area is filled with a scream. But the ball does begin to move. So that same scream that you had heard when you had torn one previously.
Hey, fuck. Sorry, buddy, but we gotta
as,
do
as
this.
you hold your ears, you do feel it begin to move, and it is an experience you've never. This is something you've never done. You don't know how many other people have done this. This is not normal.
So weird.
You
However-
mean
however-
0. We're on
Good
we're in
news.
uncharted territory, boy.
The good news is, as you head off into the darkness, you'll just hear an echoing, slobbery laugh of Praetor Jatax as he disappears behind you into the darkness, left behind.
Good. I'm not a cards yet, motherfucker. Hurry up, go away, and I know you're paladin for kids.
Give me a minute, I gotta take a breather.
I need a breath. You know?
Alright, there's one more thing to do before Dearest Gawain shows up. I think eventually the screaming is going to be too much for you, right? As you let it slow down and just try to stop your ears from bleeding.
I mean, technically, I'm already dead, so.
Yes, yeah, true, but this was pain. This is you feeling pain
it does
now.
hurt, you know. Yeah.
Something else appears from the darkness, not wrenching its way from above or anything like that. It's just a figure standing in your way as the ball comes to a stop. And as this is going on, you've been feeling the presence of Israfel growing stronger. The ball has begun moving more and more. Whatever is happening, something is going to happen soon. You can feel it in the air. But as to this figure, let me send you a picture. You see a figure clad in black armor standing before you. At first it seems somewhat familiar. You've seen people in armor, full plate, that kind of thing, but there's something about the design that is inherently wrong. It doesn't feel like it belongs here. Doesn't seem outwardly hostile, just standing in your way.
It's just standing there, right? Yeah, can I roll insight?
What would you like to try to roll insight?
What was it seem most interested in? Me or the ball? That's my curiosity. Yeah. Wait, was it
I can just tell you don't gotta roll. It seems most interested in the ball.
I'm gonna hop down in front of him and the ball. Right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna kind of walk over to the side, away from the ball, see if he notices me. Is there any recognition to me whatsoever?
Oh, does this guy seem familiar to you in any way?
Like, no, does he even notice that I'm there? Is my question.
Yes, as you move, you'll see his head does follow you.
Introductions? I'll just kind of shrug.
You see the figure nod as if that is the customary thing to do, but immediately you can tell that this is like uncharted territory for it. This is not something it's used to doing.
Oh yeah? Can I easily tell that?
Yeah, there's the way the body language is in the armor. Even though you can't see any face or any skin, there is that. It has a strange humanness to it.
Trust me, first time here too.
That is not. The voice speaks and it's even, quiet, but not a whisper. That is not what follows my confusion. This I am quite familiar with, but the procedure is wrong.
The procedure? Procedure for what, if you don't mind me asking?
Slaying parasites. Typically, my kind do not give such a choice to those that consort with such beings, but you are different. Thus, I am inclined to offer you a choice.
A choice.
Indeed. I am of an order, one not of this realm, the Niger Presidio. It is our duty to hunt creatures such as this, so-called gods. This one has tormented you, yes?
That wasn't exactly my choice. But
Do you
we
wish
call
the
it a
beast-
god.
Smart.
Do you even know what this is? Well, just motion my.
Does it really matter?
I would hazard it does if there's a way to reverse it.
The only way to reverse it is through death. Your choices are simple. The beast is about to turn. A parasite controlled by another parasite. It is almost humorous. It will attack you and anyone else found in this realm between. You can help me slay it and be free of its curse. Be free from this beast born of the incompetence of gods so that you and others can live in peace with it gone. Or you can refuse. Face the beast alone in hopes of saving it. If that is the course of action you desire to take, understand that you shall be marked by my order. Marked by the Niger Presidio, to one day face justice for the crime you commit. Think wisely on your action. I will give you time. And that
Fuck!
just stands there.
Hey, yo, does he have strings?
Does he have what?
Strings.
Strings? He has no strings. There are no strings on me. Come on, man. You think the Niger Presidio are gonna have strings on
Yeah,
them?
yeah, you're right.
Come on, man. you know, you made them.
I did make them, you know. Yeah.
Eric
You
is
know,
scarred
by
from his own
proxy,
PTSD.
you know, Israel has fucking strings, alright? Wait, I'll might as well ask, right?
strings.
No strings.
Does Zark have strings? I mean, I guess he does. I'm controlling him.
You're really throwing me a fucking curveball. I didn't expect this shit. You-
Almost how you threw a curveball in my plans when I was talking to Veronica.
no,
I think the reason point where you're starting to mess in the affairs of godly beings that you now need to start seeing some of the consequences of that.
Well, I mean, I knew Israel was a fucking problem from the start.
But not one of these guys.
Israel saved your life. You owe him everything, especially your soul. Give it to him.
He has helped you out.
Huh?
You gonna save him?
Yeah, but from the beginning he said if I ever died he'd eat my soul, and what?
Maybe that attitude would change if you show him more loyalty.
He's also not doing it voluntarily, is he?
Mm-hmm. It just happens.
He's not.
Is that really his fault?
You know, he also like is down to kill whoever.
That's his
All
job.
right.
He's an angel of death.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him
no,
now, then.
that's not his job. His job is to find Wellinger and get unraveled, and I've been the only one in this fucking partnership that's been actively pursuing that goal.
Wow, and he has it?
Yeah.
You can't just assume that he hasn't been
I'm
doing
just
anything.
I'm just imagining Zerk's voice somehow piercing this realm between. Be like, hey, dude, you should think about this, shouldn't you?
Hey, it's just Zerk poking in his godly ability around.
Hey,
Really.
I see you're having some issues there,
Hi, how are
Connie.
That's
what we're having. Yeah, maybe you should just like,
Dude, are you a
save-
god? Are you in my head right now?
Wait,
listen,
is
I'm
he
just offering
dreaming?
my 2 cents here. I just think you should really save, Israel. He's been with you from the beginning. He saved your life.
Okay. Okay,
We
I don't
make it
want to.
really
I don't want
bad.
to phrase. I don't want to phrase it like saving my life because the only reason why he saved me is because I was a good fit for a vessel. All right, that's.
Exactly.
Am I wrong? Am I?
Maybe he won't, maybe if you show him more loyalty, he'll grant you more strength.
Well, the Niagara Presidio Knight is gonna give you all the time in the world to decide, so take your time. He's in no fucking hurry, and you're dead.
Yeah, neither are you. You got all the time in the world.
we just fucking sit here.
This could be the whole session, just you two sitting here.
That's a hard choice. You know, not gonna lie.
Oh, you
Meanwhile,
weren't expecting to get hit with.
Not this. This
Good.
was the last thing. I didn't think of this. All right.
Good.
we're poking Connie's body with a stick.
I expected to have an argument with Israfel.
Do you think?
Why'd you
she's-
die?
Is she okay? She's sleeping.
Yeah, she'll be
Just a
fine.
poke.
That's
Okay,
Tiber.
sure.
That's Tiber. Tiber's like in
Yeah, her
denial.
arms are
She's
broken in
just
like
taking
20
a-
different places, and her neck is twisted, but she's just sleeping.
Damn.
She's
She's
just
taking.
sleeping.
She's taking a
Sleep.
long nap, dude.
Man,
She's
Yeah.
taking a nap, man.
Connie sleeps in a weird way, doesn't she?
Man, dude, I never know
Sorry, I'm just.
that a spine.
This is
be
all
like
happening. Gawain's revived Connie, so all her bones are back in place, but she's just still laying there unconscious and just poking her. Hey, get
Hey.
up.
Do something.
Do something.
She said that me. Do something.
Damn it.
Come on, dude.
Got him the
They're
long-term
carrier.
recovery
Okay.
spell.
Okay. You know,
How
I
dare
think,
you.
I think, I think I've decided. I think I've. You know, it might be controversial. You know,
Oh,
I'll-
controversial decision.
I'll just step aside.
Okay.
He looks at you, and there's
What
an
the
immediate
fuck?
there's an immediate difference in his stance. Hostile. That was not a choice I gave you. To stand aside means that you
and
consort
you know,
with them regardless. You were you
Alright.
with?
and then I'll step beside him.
You said step aside.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna step
Like, as
aside
if
and then step
siding
with?
him. I guess I wasn't that specific.
You said
And
step aside.
typically means away.
Yeah,
I guess-
I don't want
I
to
guess-
deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. You're gonna step
Side
back.
is literally
Okay.
short for away from the side.
So you want to help him?
Yeah, I'll step beside him. All right, there we go.
Oh,
That's
you'll-
that's a
you'll
better way to
st-
put it.
You're with
You're
him.
gonna
Is that what you're saying? You're with him.
You're gonna go. You're gonna
Yes.
stand by his side. How about that?
Stand by his side.
Yeah, there we go. That's more.
Well done.
Nah, I was gonna help.
He
Yeah,
says,
don't-
looking at you. Before this begins, I can trust that you will further be of assistance when we deal with the others you consort with and their crimes.
What?
You do
The
know of what I
others.
mean, yes? Your so-called friends are the worst of them all.
What the fuck?
the worst.
Tiber consorts with a creature that he holds in his very hands, working with it towards some untenable goal. It does not deserve the blessing of existence. Zerk, he seeks the greatest crime of them all, to become of their kind. A contorted, twisted facsimile of what made him great. And Gawain.
Fuck did I do?
Everyone hates Gawain.
So you would damn them all.
You do not think they are deserving of it? The only reason you are not is because this was not a choice you made. They are all choosing to work alongside their so-called patrons, gods, entities. You were forced into this. That means you are deserving of retribution. They are not.
Well,
I have your
can't
allegiance.
exactly.
Another
can't-
curve.
He's
I
remembering
can't
now
help
what he wrote
you
about
do
them.
that. And then yeah,
Another curveball.
No, I was aware of that, but
Yeah, they don't like.
I
any- they don't like any of
forgot
this.
they were this hardcore. Alright.
They don't like.
I
Yeah,
don't know
no.
I don't know the document. You know what? I'm gonna slide swipe him with the sword.
Oh,
'cause I
you-
still have my fucking
Holy
equipment.
shit! Okay.
Side swipe.
So it
Nice.
literally goes from, yeah, dude, let's get this fucking fuck out of my head to, I don't
Yeah,
want to
let's-
kill my friends, I'm gonna kill you instead.
Nope, can't kill my friends. I'm sorry. Fink.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
Imagine just
I'm
living,
not-
right? And these people
Or
don't
I
like you
can
just for
disconnect
living.
from-
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
not in the game right now.
Am I online? Okay, I'm online. Do you
Connie's
see me
showing
online?
loyalty to her friends. Yeah, you're online.
Try to get back in. God damn it.
That's a first.
That's a first?
Yeah, that's a first. Connie's showing loyalty to friends.
Wow.
I thought you and Israel were friends, Sag.
He's 100% gonna try to eat me. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, but that's not his choice and not his fault.
That is his choice.
I mean, you know,
No,
Yeah.
no, that's his choice.
he's not. He's you know, it's just what happens when you inhabit somebody. You know, it just happens.
Alright, roll me that dice when you get back in.
Poor Israel. He's just a misguided, you know, person.
You mean multiple people, right?
Listen, he doesn't have Daddy God telling him what to do. All right, so he's lost and lashing out.
Oh.
You gotta
23.
re-
Yeah, you gotta show.
23! My
Yeah.
man.
show
My
them the way.
man.
Okay, so let me tell you what happens, right? As soon as you swing, you'll see his senses immediately register that you're attacking him, but you can tell that he's standing there like, okay, he's done this a million times. What are you gonna do? And then that attack immediately, that look turns into one of surprise as you feel your sword dig through his armor and slice into him, drawing blackish blood. As he steps back in surprise.
My armor, no!
You... I see. The power you have. You are just as much of a consort as the rest. You are a concubine to them. Ugh!
What?
Wow. That was-
This
Talk
power
about
is
our
not
queen that
what
way.
Who the fuck?
creatures
You know,
such as you are
I
deserving.
don't, I'm not even gonna respond. I'm gonna misty step in front of him and then slash again.
Alright, and this time he's got his weapons up, so we're going into a battle. Alright. As this happens,
that escalated.
at the
Come
same
on, do
time,
something.
the undulating ball is going to stop. It actually goes completely still, and then it's going to start rolling towards the both of you at the same time.
Alright, looks like we fucking woke him up.
And while this is all going on, Gawain, you go to touch her to revive her, and yeah, you're going dream diving again, vision diving, just like before.
I swear, every time I touch someone, I pass out.
The good news is you didn't
Wait,
pass
wait,
out.
wait,
yeah.
This is happening.
Oh.
This is
In
all
the
gonna
moment.
happen in the span of a half a second, so that's good.
Oh,
Yeah, so like you don't even fall over. You just kind of.
Oh, good.
However, you are gonna be taken to quite a scene.
hey Zerk, do you want to join the fight? We could. I can link our minds and then we touch their dreamscape when I talk to them. We could try that.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Is everyone
Okay.
gonna
Yeah,
enter
I'm
the
gonna use
dreamscape?
Marquita using the mind link. and I'm
Last
just
time I
gonna
was
walk
left out of it. I had no real way to get into
Sounds
the dreams.
good. We'll say that I think Marquita senses something wrong, right? And that'll
Yep.
get you guys
Yeah,
in.
the dreams.
We'll have the whole party show up into
Whole
your
party-
fucked up
Or
dream
someone talking
dream death
shit.
dimension. How's that sound, Connie?
We're coming to save you.
Sure, why not?
Come on.
Alright,
Wow.
so
Connie's head,
all
empty
of you
and dark.
appear in empty
What a
darkness,
surprise.
blackness.
Not my fault. Alright,
And
not my
there's
fault. Someone
quite
did renovating.
there's quite the sight in front of all of you. You see Connie fighting with a black-clad knight who is bleeding black ichor, while a darkened meatball mass of flesh is rolling towards all of them.
What in the fuck?
Do I have any spell slots? Can I cast
He has a
any spells in
harvester in
here?
his head?
Whatever you might have left over, you could try.
I mean, I do have my
Hey,
7th
yo,
level.
I'll just
Hey,
ask
thi-
what each of you are doing, because this isn't going to be an actual combat, but feel free to do whatever you'd like if you want to treat it as such. So we'll start
Hey,
with
this-
Connie
this
because
is
she's
my
in the way of
head.
everybody. Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
my
do you want
head,
to?
right?
Oh, do you want to start? Okay, what do you want to do?
You know what?
Power
Fuck it.
friendship.
I'm gonna put the ball in a box.
All right, this is starting to turn into like Freddy Krueger Dream Warriors
Yep.
type
It
shit.
really is, yeah.
In my fucking head, motherfucker.
roll me a wisdom check.
Oh.
Okay.
Even a save, that's rough.
Oh, no.
Alright.
That's a 3.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, your mind power, you can feel it, you get that idea, it's not enough. As the ball keeps rolling towards you, the Black Knight is going to push you off of him, and he's immediately gonna beeline it for the rolling ball.
I cast command.
Would you like to,
Oh
would you like to
my
command it?
god, this spell, I hate it.
I want to cast command at a 2nd level on both the knight and the rolling blob of doom.
The blob.
Rolling blob of doom.
I don't know if it'll work on the blob, but the
Right.
blob's rolling at them, so I'm gonna cast it anyway.
Right,
see what
right.
happens.
And what do you
Yeah.
want to command them to do?
It's a halt.
Okay.
This-
So let me. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. DC's 19, right?
20.
20. All right. Okay.
They both make it.
No, that wasn't both.
Oh, that was him, I bet.
Alright, so there you see the ball continues to roll unaffected by your command.
Oh,
However,
God.
the blackened knight freezes in place, and you just hear a singular fuck as the ball crushes him, rolling over him and turning him to paste.
Fuck.
Alright, I will
Rolling
try
right past you, Connie, and you see that there's nothing left of the blackened knight.
Hilarious.
Oh, so it wasn't going after... The ball stopped at this point, right? It's not rolling towards Connie?
It's undulating again, but it's not moving.
Okay.
You see the strings are twitching.
Huh.
Oh, never mind then.
That was quick.
What the
He just said, "Oh, fuck."
What the fuck did I just witness here? This is fucking...
Acme cartoon.
And that you
while
slowly
the
put
code
your
and
weapon down, and you see all your friends are somehow here as well.
stuff. Hey, God.
Is it what goes on in your head? Fucking fights and balls of death rolling at
You
people?
got black meatballs on your head?
Not my
Interesting
first.
dreams.
Those.
If you couldn't tell, I share a brain, apparently. So,
Where's the other one
welcome
then?
to my humble abode.
That is Rafael.
That?
When you say
That
that, the
is
ball
the-
lurches towards you as if to attack you, but then freezes in place. Almost as if, again, it's undulating. You see the strings are trying to... You see the strings are moving forward, but the ball is not moving.
Yes, indeed.
What's wrong with them?
What are those strings?
Well, I don't know.
Should we? Are they stretching up to like?
The infinite, yeah, like straight into the black darkness above. You don't know how long they go for.
Hey, random question.
Mhm.
I'm looking at Connie. Does that have to do anything with any weird crap from before?
Weird crap from before.
We don't know
You
about
have
strings
to
from before.
specify.
No, not strings, but like any weird happenings, like in terms of like you know about any of the stuff that's going on with your. I don't remember if I do, but anything with the maze cell and stuff.
Yeah, I know. The strings are exactly the same as the ones on Yugen.
Oh.
We didn't know
Oh.
about those though.
Connie
Here
would have.
died.
Connie would have seen them.
Yes, I have
Connie.
seen those before. Point to the strings. Your friend Yugen apparently has those.
Oh. should cut them.
Yeah, seriously.
I tried. Even I could not.
Well,
Try again.
You
When
can
in doubt.
imagine in the middle of a fight, hard to aim for that.
Well, I'm not fighting.
your
You-
head.
You want. Oh, since there's no better idea.
I'll help you. We'll
Yeah.
help.
I just want you to be prepared to hold your ears. I'll get up on top of the ball.
Alright, make me a dexterity saving throw. Whoever wants to climb onto the ball.
I'll climb onto the
Everyone's
wall.
climbing.
I'll climb
Make a
on the
dex
ball.
save.
I gotta make a dex save.
DC 20.
Oh god. Wait, do I get any bonuses from you?
Great.
Plus 7.
Hey,
Thank
here's
you.
my two
I rolled a
dices.
19 again!
Nice.
My 2 dices are locked.
24.
We
Very
unlock them
pog.
for you. Where are you?
Yeah, top left of the table.
Oh wait, we get Gawain's thing now.
Yeah,
There you go.
25.
Yeah. Plus 7.
Dex save.
Dex save.
25. Gosh.
All right.
Yeah, you made it.
Mathing. Yeah, I made it.
Guess what Gawain's bonus? Thank you,
Everybody
Gawain.
made
Welcome.
28.
28, huh?
I got 25. Woohoo.
Alright.
24.
So everybody gets on there again. The squishiness, it was really, you can feel yourself sinking into it or slip it off, but all of you are now standing on top of it. There are 12 strings.
Alright. I'll just say, well, time to cover your ears. I'm gonna whack one.
Alright.
You gonna whack a
You-
string?
You whack it, it cuts.
Yeah.
There is a horrendous scream, louder and more piercing than any of you have heard before. The way I describe the amount of pain this person screaming sounds like they're in is I described it to Keurig as if you had ever played the SCP type games, you know, the femur breaker. The sound that makes is quite how it sounds, if you want to imagine it like that. It's that kind of just horrific, just this guy is in pain beyond imagine.
I know what to do. We're all going deaf.
So
Okay.
you get a deafen us.
Yep, I'm gonna deafen all of us.
There you go. That works.
Yeah. And alright, boys.
Everything goes.
Yeah, we'll start cutting strings and.
I'm gonna just be like Marquita, don't listen.
Yeah, poor Marquita. No, she
Can I deafen Marquita?
I'll let you deafen Marquita if you
Heck
can
yeah.
choose another target. I think that's fair.
And they we all just start going to
The-
town.
I'll put some insect salve on her too.
Stop.
Yeah.
Hal has ears? You know.
Dude, Marquita's weird. She's her own thing.
He
Uh,
hears
so-
magically, dude.
All the
She's a
strings will
lord
be
weapon
cut.
in disguise.
As you see, once the last string is cut, there's a pause, and the undulating mass then pulses once, and you're all thrown to the ground,
Ugh.
Ah.
and it transforms into a figure heaving heavily on the ground, a hooded, angelic-like figure, Israfel, as you've seen him before.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. He looks like a.
All right, cast
Dude,
fireball. Kidding.
Oh, shit.
Nothing personnel, kid.
How long does the deafen last for? Can you remove
A
it?
minute,
Okay,
or until I decide to end it.
gotcha. What would you like to do?
I can wait for someone to talk first, awkwardly.
I'll
And then
motion over to fucking Gawain, you know?
No,
Go
what
ahead,
the fuck?
no,
No,
but-
you talk to
Shit.
him first.
Shit.
If someone calls me out, I'll end it purposely, but he would have purposely just seen what would happen if someone tried to talk while deaf.
Yeah, I'll just motion over to Gawain and be just, you know.
Come on,
Kind of
man.
need to speak to this guy.
I'll like
Ruining my
motion over,
fun.
like motion over to
Ruining
my
my
ear,
fun.
like excuse me.
Fine. Gawain will just roll his eyes and end everyone's deafness.
I still am dead. I can't hear. Oh.
That sound returns.
Well, hey guys.
Even as the sound returns, you still hear the echoes of the scream,
Oh.
but
Oh.
it dissipates.
Oh,
That's how
Oh.
loud it. That's how loud it must have been with
Oh.
all of them going on.
like Tibbs is visibly just making the like while he looks around, hearing that trail off and just going, "Oh, that sucked. That sucked ass." He just turns back.
I guess I could have made Israfel deaf. Oh well.
He probably would have
Damn.
preferred painkillers, to be honest.
Give him some morphine.
Would that even work on him?
You
That's a
need a
good
lot.
question.
You need a lot of morphine,
He-
right?
There needs
Would
to
he
be a
have
less-
resisted it?
True, holy
Resist the
minute.
drugs? How could anyone resist drugs? Smile.
All people resist my avatar on Steam.
Yeah, I resist your face and your skin tone. Shut up.
Who will?
What would you like to do?
Poke him with a stick. No, I'm kidding.
I guess we'll greet Israfel.
Yeah, you
Hello
do
there.
that. You be the honors.
I hate you.
Oh.
Oh, yep.
Well,
There we go.
I
not
cannot
stringed up anymore.
stand you. I cannot stand I was saved by you.
Oh.
feels good.
Feels good. Pogger's face feels good, man. I'm sure Gwen has heard that a lot, right, Gwen?
Not from a celestial.
Yeah, first time for everything, then.
Yep, I'm gonna mark that right in the book. Never forget it.
In the book.
In the book. When we get back. They're not here.
Oh, why not do it now? You know.
I don't know if we carried at the book. Would it carry to the book?
Shut up.
You got a headache? I can fix it.
Oh, my feelings for you saving me are quickly deteriorating with every word that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah, he does a lot too.
You assist him. You feel yourself any better, Drocask?
No, I'm just agreeing with you. He does quickly annoy people with every word he says,
Well, I also saved them.
and he also saves them.
I just don't talk because I say stupid shit all the time, to be fair.
So,
See, that's Davis IRL too.
Self-actualization. Congratulations, Imperial.
oh my god, Tiber's got the most clout.
Ah,
He's got the most. That's true.
score!
I'm Dropcast.
Instantly
Smile.
loses it.
As for you, Connie, a pleasure to see that our allegiances are kept between us. Or do you not know the meaning of loyalty?
How else
Oh,
was I
God.
supposed to get close?
Oh, you sneaky.
Just love his
You
quills,
just hear a
I don't know
chuckle
what the
coming
hell's
from him.
going on.
So what the hell was that thing anyway? I was trying to take you two out.
Yeah, who's that little metal douche canoe?
A creature.
Puddle.
A puddle.
One that hunts our kind and those that work with us.
Oh,
Well,
In fact, their presence tends to draw defenders and guardians. I believe there's one coming here right now, solely for the presence of one that stands here before us. As you see the hood toward
Zerk!
Gawain.
Oh,
oh shit.
don't pin this one on me, man. I got nothing to do with that.
Oh, Zerg, don't act like eventually someone ain't gonna try.
What?
I said eventually, but not me this time.
We have some moments to speak between us before the darkness gives way to light.
Oh, wow.
at least we'll be
Okay.
able to see.
Can you just not speak? Not everything requires a reaction. Silence is a golden rule.
Man, I wish Blackwood would follow that rule
I
IRL.
wish I had duct tape.
You desire to know the reason why I do not interact with any of you. This
Gawain looks
right
slightly
here
dejected.
solely
Everyone
is
agrees.
the reason.
No, to be honest.
I don't even believe that the Imperial has seen my presence.
I-
Greetings, Worm. And Mizrafel.
Oh.
What?
Pleasure
What?
to meet you too.
See how
I'm
you piss
Tiberium.
people off?
That
And-
change.
and-
Worm and Mizrafel.
I know, right? I said worm. What the fuck? At
Should
least
be
he didn't say
honored,
maggot.
Tiber. That's
I-
the most welcoming greeting I've heard him give, ever.
Well, then I do feel honored to be graced in such a way. I am Tiber, and I hold up Marquita, and this is my close companion, Marquita.
Yeah, hi. So whose head is this?
Both of theirs, but technically Connie's mainly.
Makes sense how you dress. Both of you dress.
I kind of look at Marquita.
He's just gonna start laughing.
You think I spend most of my time in here?
No, I'm just saying, you know.
The
both
honor
in
befalls
black-
Finally,
that-
somebody said it.
That
Hey,
Zach,
Connie,
please, I'm dying.
listen, it's not
So
like
please
she
don't
gets
die.
to see much else outside of her realm, neither.
Makita, if you had like a hand, I would give you a high five for that. That was clever.
Kind of hold out the bottom of the palm.
I was just. I'll be quiet now. I'll be quiet now. Jem goes blank.
Like wielder, like sword.
Like wielder like sword. That's good. That's also good.
Give her a break.
Listen, I'm already just because I'm associated with you, Gwaine. So what more do I have to lose? That's my head, I guess.
Yeah, that's about it.
I would not have taken your soul, Connie, as much as I might have desired to. Good news is that you give me plenty of souls to feast on. Losing you would be a detriment, not a gain.
So,
I've become quite aware that we both need each other. It's quite codependent as I've grown to learn.
Are you guys
However,
friends? Oh.
cease your mouth movements. I may be weakened now, but you shall not be rid of me. And soon, when my power is regained, you shall feel my wrath. Thank you.
I'm not gonna say
Who
it like
is speaking?
Oh, so I was gonna correct him and say, isn't it wrath?
Yeah,
Zach's
you wanna say
fucking
that?
dying right now.
No.
that.
Let's
And
turn
have
back
him
to
explode? No.
We'll turn back to Connie. Those strings were a gift of your unforeseen incursion. Thank you, by the way, Connie. Your desire for curiosity meant that I was in a worse place than you. Because we were so interested in seeing what lay inside Gawaine's head? No, Yugen's head, whoever it was. I succumbed to whatever being that was that bore down with strings. I had fought it off long enough, but during our battle, because you had needed me so to prevent your death, very smart by the way, I succumb finally to the presence and influence of whatever that creature was.
Oh, when you were doing your stress thing. Oh.
And yet still you die. Even with everything I have given you, you still die. Perhaps though that it is your friends to be blamed, worthless.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh. I'm just gonna turn away and just look kind of down at Zerk like, mm-hmm. All right, okay.
Mhm.
He wants to say that. I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Dwayne's still dying on the ground right now. He's using
Listen,
My
I can't
ass
make
was-
excuses. I won't. So you know what? Sure, it's
I can't-
my fault this time.
No, I'm gonna look at Zerk like, really?
Oh, he's not not serious.
Please don't. I want to pop this guy in the side of the fucking head.
You wanna bop the angel demon creature?
We can
If you
stay
bop
the
him-
the
threatening my wife.
Let what?
The deagle.
If you bop him, let me know so I can just stay away from you.
I'm going to be stupid today.
We have but a
Not
few
today.
more moments before the sun itself arrives here. Do any of you have any other questions to
Oh
ask?
fuck! Can it?
You're a genius. Yes, Tiber. Because of this one's presence, as he points towards Gawain.
Who is dying?
Oh, that's cool. That'll
Tiber.
activate me.
Tiber, please
What?
do
You know
not
what?
speak when he shows up. I beg of you.
I won't. I promise. I just wanted to experience it.
Thank
You know
you.
what? Just for my safety, I'm just gonna
Gawain's
step
here
away.
for that stuff. Dude,
I'm gonna
Gawain,
step
that's
away
your
from
god. I ain't
Tiber.
saying stuff. I'm waiting till a moth gets here.
A
I'm
moth.
gonna get felled by my laughing.
Oh yeah, he might. Honestly, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. I honestly pissed off a moth god.
Savathun?
Freaky.
Oh my god.
Kill yourself.
Probably worse. It's like a
Piece
mini
of shit.
teenage Savathun.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh my lord.
I suppose then that none of you have any glorious insights to share or wondrous questions to ask? No, your minds are as blank as always.
No, it was a pleasure meeting you as always.
Whew.
Alright.
One
I'm
more
good.
thing before I leave. Gawain, should you ever fall in battle, it is my mission to claim your soul.
You may try.
Oh.
I will hug
I
you
beg
first.
of you, work with me in slaying him.
You'd be so lonely.
See, he is infuriating, but
He-
according to sources, he'll lead us to Wellingir, so I can't do that right now.
He's
My
going
soul's
to...
too annoying for you.
Why do I fear that that is exactly what is about to happen? Goodbye.
I hate you.
See you soon.
He disappears.
Bye.
And soon, from the darkness, an emergence of light appears. Not completely overtake you, but it's almost like a portal of light. And flying through, upon wings of glorious sunlit valor, a feminine angel bursts through the threshold, spear in hand, ready
Oh,
for
is that-
battle.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and give you a picture.
She came late.
I like Azrael.
I hate him.
He's a fun chap.
I don't know. I wish the fun was returned. It never
He's-
is. It's just
Whoa, who's
hatred.
She lands on the ground, slamming her spear into it, causing a burst of light to break the darkness. She stares. She looks around,
Did we just get
evidently
flashbang?
worried. Well, it's bright, so maybe you would have been.
Fuck my eyes.
She looks
wanna
around, evidently worried.
wanna
Gawain,
give-
what have you gotten yourself into now? She says almost to herself, like she's not expecting you to be there.
Hello.
She
You know this?
looks at you,
What the hell?
complete and utter
Greetings.
confusion.
I'm
Where-
also
what-
confused.
I am confused.
Where is
Gawain.
where is the Black Marauder? Where is the Niagara Presidio?
The puddle.
He's dead.
Oh,
Over,
Lou!
over there.
One of the Niagara Presidio?
I think it's
yeah, a
more
giant-
apt to say he got crushed, but yes.
Yeah, by a giant spaghetti
We made him
meatball.
stand there.
Huh. They are notable saint hunters, not one to be trifled with. I came because I thought you had been in trouble. Otherwise, I would not have revealed my presence so brazenly. Huh.
Gwen's always in trouble
I'm-
somehow.
That's
I
true.
mean,
Some
it
way.
It was quite brazen.
admittedly, it was magnificent though.
I can't see my eyes.
Yeah.
Apologies.
No,
Slowly dims the light.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna need glasses.
Well,
They got flashed like in fucking.
it appears I have arrived too late, but things are well.
It seems.
Things are
Yes.
well. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, is that right?
Well,
Uh.
you see, she actually kind of smiles for a second. They should be exorbitantly well for you. Praetor has heard your call. You did call for the Lord, yes?
Call.
Do you desire to be brought back to the realm of life, of your own choosing? If you did not desire
yes,
to do
I'm-
so, yes.
Well, considering the alternative is to roam the earth as a spirit. Yes, I would very, very much appreciate this. You.
Roam the earth as a spirit?
Yes, a conglomeration. In fact, it's quite unpleasant.
What do you mean? You would be sent to Wellingier's realm to be tended to and cared for.
Oh my!
Is that right?
Even the gods are ill-informed now.
What's going on? That's kind of
Oh.
crazy that they're not aware of this.
Ill-informed?
Hmm,
You're saying that
crap.
you mortals
May
are knowledgeable
may
of
I
something?
May I give an explanation in hopes that it will find its way to Percanatar so he can find my god?
His presence is here now. Do you desire to...
Kind of spit it out.
Gear is not here. And all of the dead have been conglomerating, as it were.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
an angel of Wellinger.
He's missing.
Yes. Apologies. Give me a moment to digest what is just spoken. You are sure of this?
You can look around in my head as I motion around the room.
It's very
Quite empty.
dark. Well, that's not very nice to say.
To the-
It's fine. I'm used to it. As these fine folk have made me aware, as I look to my extravagant party and Marquita, who has disgraced my head.
I'm sorry, jeez.
Dude, that was a solid bird, though.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Well,
That was good.
Gawain is overdue for a meeting, and you have requested the aid of Percanatar for your revival. I suppose it wouldn't be too obtuse to request his presence for the both of you.
Actually, yeah.
Please,
don't mind going?
yes,
Oh my!
would be most grateful.
Now, my name. Greetings. I am Yera, Guardian of the Veil.
Can I get that spelling?
The pleasure.
It's an honor, man.
Gawain.
But I know much of you and your friends. I have been tasked personally by Percanatar, she looks very proud of herself, with ensuring all of your survivals.
Oh!
And a
very
little
own guardian
nudge
age.
here and there as to
Oh.
correct paths.
Oh,
Well, we appreciate the help.
that's awesome.
Of course, I was meant to be in the background, but Niagara Presidio presence requires my immediate intervention. However, you did not need it, so good for you.
You have my thanks.
Well, we might need it in the future if these they tend to come after us like that.
Most likely they will.
Indeed.
They come for us quite frequently.
Wonderful.
In fact, he gave me a personal warning that should I become his enemy, he will send people. Well, I guess he's dead, but they will send more. So,
Well,
what
not
joy.
dead in that sense. They are. They are the very they are just one of a number of creatures that Percanatar faces for eternity. They come from beyond. They are not of this realm, nor any of the adjoining realms. Further beyond. They come through breaches. And they are just but one type.
And they just have a problem with every single god and angelic presence.
Yes. I do not
What?
know much of their history, but it appears that their people were slighted by some sort of being compared to a god, and as such, due to that great crime done to their people, they extend that same venom to every being that fits that mold.
But so this is generations and generations of hatred because of the crime.
Correct.
I mean, I get it, but
It's very
Isn't-
common amongst you mortals.
Indeed.
yeah,
That's some deep-rooted hatred
yeah. I suppose you never heard of something called forgiveness.
or forgetfulness.
No, I do not think so that they have.
Oh, maybe we should teach him.
Good luck.
While I do appreciate your confidence, I would just again, you did well here, just be wary. They are not to be trifled with, no matter how easy you may have taken down this one.
Yeah, well, I will do an endeavor to prepare then.
Was a different sort of the conventional fight. So yes, makes sense.
Pause as she like kind of leans her head up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're good. Follow me through the portal. And she just steps right back to the light she came through.
Oh. Portal time.
So we just.
Come
gonna
on,
walk
you
through
see
the
your hand poke out through it.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
down.
let's
Let's go.
Let's go.
I guess we're all going.
As you step through, the first thing you immediately notice is the heat. It is hot. If you can sweat, you already begin sweating.
I'm
It's
a
a
lizard.
warm
I'm
place.
cold-blooded.
I guess Gawain's
Oh,
fine.
I'm not.
is,
I'm
is,
hot.
is Gawain sweating?
My traffic's this way.
Is Gawain sweating?
Am I?
Yeah.
It's hot to me?
I mean,
And
do
this
you,
is
do you
hot to
sweat
me.
normally?
No.
Okay. Then you wouldn't sweat.
I'm Gawain. I have no
I've
glands. I don't know what
never
you're talking-
sweat in my life.
What
I don't
is
even know what that
sweat?
is.
As you look around,
Nice.
you find yourself within a realm where the sky itself broils with light and heat and fire. The ground itself is rocky. Steam bursts in the distance. The entire land has this very volcanic feel to it,
I've been here before.
and it is quite familiar to you.
I
to
clearly have not.
to reiterate another familiar feeling, all of you begin to feel the ground shake,
Oh,
Oh.
almost like an earthquake.
Ah, is
But
it our
it's not
Oh,
persistent. It's
is
a
it-
step.
Is it my boy? Is it my boy?
It's a step, and then everything shakes, and then another step, and then everything
Boom.
shakes. Like
Boom.
something
Come on.
gigantic is
Boom.
moving.
I'm gonna open my
Come
bag.
on. Friend, where are you?
I'm gonna
And-
pull out an ale.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man,
pull out
okay.
a scroll of enlarged person. I'm gonna cast it on the ale.
Yes, you can. I'll
You want
That's
to
pretty
spike
cool.
it? I have a tankard.
And give him a large tankard.
a large tankard.
Is
In
this
the
it?
distance, appearing from what seemed to be a mountain before you realized the mountain was moving towards you, you see this figure.
Uh-oh.
It's your boy.
Ooh, I think I have some wine.
Man of the mountain.
Can I enlarge the wine?
Would you like to?
Yeah.
You don't even know what's going on right now, right? But you see Gawain pull out his ale and fucking make it a giant ale, and
No,
be like,
disconnected.
Okay, let's do the same.
Listen, if he's doing the same, then I think I know who the boy is because I already gave him his drink. His 3 fucking kegs.
No, different.
Oh,
Funny
different.
though. No, this is different.
Ah.
This is different. I posted the picture.
This
I
is
owe
this
this
is not
guy
this
something.
is not Holo. This is
I just
this
posted
is
the
not-
picture. You see
Is that what-
this gigantic figure appear clad in armor. Are you all able to see the image?
Yeah, I can't get back in the server.
I'm in. Just get good scrub.
I think it might be on my end this time.
Alright, well you can just listen. You can listen,
Yeah.
take a look at the pictures.
Imagination!
Imagine.
And the figure's blue eyes turn towards your small group.
I'm gonna wave at him.
Greetings, travelers! The voice booms in a very jubilant tone.
Oh.
Hello
Pray tell, like, that voice! I recognize that voice! You see it, the eyes squint as it leans forward. Gawain!
I thought you didn't remember names.
Typically I do not, but something about you... What are you doing back here?
I brought ale. Yara brought us.
Kiera brought you. That must be why my ancient memory returns to me. You are here for a meeting with the Lord himself.
We've been told.
Consider yourselves blessed. You do not seem very excited. Where's your cheering?
Well, wait.
Where's your jubilation?
We're gonna meet. We're gonna meet Berganatar?
Yes, indeed,
Yes.
small dragon.
Can I get an autograph?
Perhaps you can.
Oh.
Autograph.
You
Oh
get an
my.
average dragon mark. Can you get an average dragon
Now do
mark?
not move. I do not desire to squish you. A shadow looms over all of you in the shape of a hand, and gently plucks the large ale from your hand. Did you also enlarge the wine?
I'll enlarge it. Yeah. I'll
Ted
give it
takes
to
his
him.
other finger and picks it up as well. Grabs both in his hand, picks it up. You see him take a drink of both. Little dragon,
Yes.
you have brought me a spineless drink.
Oh.
It is sufficient. I do not seem to mean this to be disingenuous. I do not receive travelers. That's not true. Just pausing. I do not remember how often I greet travelers. Perhaps I greet travelers all the time. But the important thing is that I desire very strong drinks.
Hmm.
Oh.
Well, the next time I'll bring you a strong drink then.
Next time, you are funny.
Well, whenever that would be.
Visit anytime you want.
I rarely take drinks from the Imperial stuff.
I do hope that you do not desire the cups back. I have eaten them.
No. It's
Very good.
Oh
fine.
my.
Oh, never mind. I'm not giving him mine.
It is due
I
to
don't
my
wanna
size.
bring
You
my
must
flask.
understand. Even
It-
with your enlargement of the drinks themselves, they are still
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry
No,
about it. It's yeah.
yes.
Is Yara still near us?
She does not seem to be around.
It's just like, hey, for cancer, we got a problem. Oh, apparently. Just so you're informed.
Bro, if I get an autograph
They made him
from
drunk.
if I get an autograph from a god,
Wait.
Yo, is he drunk? Is
Hey.
the mountain drunk now?
yeah,
He's
go
not
away,
drunk, but he he had some criticisms about the
Hey.
drink.
Hey,
What's
hey,
up?
go away.
Oh.
What?
What's his name?
I own my notes now. I wasn't actually planning to call him by his name.
That's fucked.
Fuck.
My notes are a mess right now, dude.
He's mountain friend. Well, at least you have notes.
You have notes.
My notes are a mess from the beginning because it got rewritten because I had to go back by my old notes, so I just kind of filled them in with what I remembered. So I gotta see if I still have it there.
Forgive my insolence. What
You are forgiven. I do not know why you must apologize, but I forgive you nonetheless, little dragon.
what was your name?
Oh, you know you desire my name. You have not given yours first. What if this is some foul trick, and you take my name, and you then use me for foul purposes?
Never.
I
would
wish to
never do
assure
such
you,
a thing.
I am
Yeah,
far
I was
stronger.
For the parts I lost, said.
But you are indeed correct. I should give my name. I am Zerk Dimlash.
Yell it out!
Zerk Dimlash!
Zark Dimlash! What a strange name for a dragon, but I suppose it fits. I
I'm
am
a
much more
kobold.
used to calling dragons Marrow Blast, or Dread Hunger, or Thundering Cosmos.
Oh,
I-
that sounded like a cool one.
I'm not a dragon. I'm a kobold.
What is the difference?
We don't have wings.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh.
That's about it. Actually, it's the only difference.
You're
You're also
smaller.
really
you don't
small and
breathe fire.
don't naturally have as
Yeah,
much
I mean,
magic.
Shall I
right?
not call you dragon then?
You know, dragon is fine. I could take. I'm
Very
I'm
well,
fine with
dragon.
You can take. I can take the abuse.
Let me at him.
that. Yeah.
Let me at him.
Let me at him.
Roar.
And what of the rest of you?
I am Tiberium Nulfet.
What?
Tiberium Nulfet!
Tiberium. What manner of name is that?
Oh,
Crystal.
one from that my father gave me. And yes.
Your father?
Yes.
My father.
Huh. Do you remember your father, Tiberium?
From time to time, yes.
Very good. Consider yourself blessed with that knowledge. I have no such knowledge of my progenitor. I know
Oh.
nothing of how I came to be.
Well, I shall remember mine in honor of remembering you.
Well done. Do you know of his father? And of his father before him? And of his father and his father?
I know of at least his father, but not his father's father.
Something to work on, Tiberium. For
It-
there is no greater honor than one's own lineage.
We do hold a great book of our family name, so...
Do you now?
Yes.
Learn it well. Memorize it. And then, next time we meet Tiberium of the Many Fathers, I request that you share with me the tales of all these fathers.
The next time we meet, I must recount to you the tale of my father's time as a judge then.
A judge, an arbitrator of law. I can think of no higher calling.
He seems to agree, actually.
We would be welcome allies,
I accept
despite
it.
our size difference.
Thank you.
I cannot preside over a court because of my size and stature.
No, you could present over a grand hall of many courts.
There has never been a building made that I could fit in. It saddens me.
An open-top design would be cool.
But, you know what is interesting?
What?
I don't think you want to know.
Oh.
Do you
Well,
want to
that's
know?
that's no fun. Yeah, tell me.
Are you sure?
Please.
Say it.
I want to know.
Say it louder! I can't hear you!
I want to know!
Very well. You have convinced me. I am a building. He says that smugly.
Going just burst out laughing.
I am a building.
Oh. You're a building.
Hmm.
Oh. That's cool. Really?
Inside of me lies a number of barracks and other such facilities.
Oh, so there's a bunch of angels or something in you?
The Eternity Legion. That is what I house. For Kanatar's own eternal army.
Oh. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I've
Indeed, it is. What is that word you just used? I am not familiar with it. Awesome.
Awesome.
Indeed.
It similar to amazing, but greater.
That I am. I am amazing and great. And now awesome.
I got it.
Not.
I got to use awesome. Yay.
And what of the next one? Lady in the mask. Why do you hide your form?
Connie. I will yell, but I can't yell because there's people in there.
Yeah? Why don't you yell, Keurig? Yell right now.
I can't. Not really.
Yell! Connie. And what is notable about you, Connie? I know of Tiberium of the Fathers, and I know of Zerk the Dragon. And obviously I know of Gawain. You
I
have
am
a presence about you.
a presence. I am host to death, as it were.
What a title! Connie, host to death. You are not one I wish to be on the bad side of. Are you crying?
I'm so sad.
Why are you sad?
I pulled out of my bed the last
Oh my
minute,
God.
and my team won.
Nice.
I was gonna make so much money. I don't
Gonna
want to play
pull that?
anymore.
That's sad.
I don't even want to
Oh,
talk to this
nothing,
guy
dude.
anymore. I'm depressed.
You want to talk to him? He's very happy.
I'm not happy anymore.
Sorry to hear that. How does one earn the title of death?
Well, first one has to die, and then you fall into the
That
position.
makes sense. One cannot know death if one has not died. That is a familiar feeling that I am aware of. That all of the Eternity Legion share. That soon even Gawain shall know innately and intimately.
Thought.
What?
What?
Death! None of you know!
Everybody looks again, even
What?
though I know.
I turn and look at Cool.
Man, Gawain, and here I thought I was gonna live forever.
There are none that know death more than those that serve Prakanatar. For there are none that sacrifice more than those within the Eternity Legion. There are some who have been serving for time immemorial, their flesh disintegrated by the fire that revives them, their skulls burning with justice and a duty to Prakanatar, but as such their minds have degraded. They are no longer individuals, but soldiers, tools. They think no more, they simply do. That is the fate of all of us. That, one day, shall even be the fate of me.
And me.
Indeed.
Oh, is
Okay.
that why he's forgetting?
Mm.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense.
Be wary on the path of death, Connie. Do not let it consume you forever. Strike against the darkness. Pierce through it, like a guiding lance.
Trust me, I wish to end this.
And my misery.
With that, I now know of all your names and titles. Thus, I permit you to know me. I am Mitrigan, the Burning Colossus, the first champion, guardian of the Eternity Legion.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
As you, Zerk the Dragon.
Dragon. That's a
Zerk
great
the
name.
Dragon. I like that title.
But say he's missing one.
Missing a
He's
title.
missing a title.
He'll turn to you. What title am I missing?
What titles did he say he was?
Zerk, tell me your god aspirant.
The
Wait,
Burning
you pasted
Colossus.
it, didn't you? Alright.
The first champ.
Burning Colossus, the first champion, guardian.
Would it be something like Hand of
Hand of the Sun.
Flaming
I
God.
I had it.
Not
It was
flaming,
just
flaming
there
hand.
until you said that. Fuck. What was it? It was something.
Use bathroom real quick.
Fuck, what is it? Hold on. I got it. Okay, I got it. It was something to do. When he first said me, he had 4 titles, not 3.
Mm.
I remember that. The third, I can't fully remember the 4th, but I know it has something to do with being the shining light that splits the darkness or something. There's something that he said like that. I can't remember entirely. Just make it up and say it to him.
Yeah, you wanna make it?
I know he said a 4th. I can't fully remember, but that's something to do with that. I'll just go off of that and make a new one for him. There.
Go ahead.
New titles. See how long he remembers it. Could have sworn, when we met, you also claimed to be the shining beacon that splits the darkness.
The shining beacon that splits the darkness. That's a good one. I'm going to steal that from you.
I'm pretty sure it was yours to begin with.
Was it? What is
I think
now?
so.
Thus is life, Gawain. Perhaps it was. Perhaps I did forget, and you are the one that are returning me a title that I so dearly cherished. But it is inevitable, for soon I shall even forget the rest of my titles, the Burning Colossus, the First Champion, and the Guardian of the Eternity Legion, and then, when the sun grows low and my time has been spent, I shall even forget the name Mitrigan. What a sorrowful day that shall be. But my heart is still emboldened, because even should my mind disappear in its entirety, my body shall still be the serving, guiding fist of Prakanatar, forever and always.
And you know what? We'll never forget your name and titles.
Not sure if we can, that's how I won't either.
It is said that there are 2 deaths each being has. One when we fall into the deep slumber, and one when the last person in all of eternity forgets our name. Let us pray that none of us ever lose that last person that knows of us.
Indeed.
With this, you'll see then turns. You can definitely sense a difference in his body language. And as he turns, we're gonna take a small break.
Oh my.
And then he runs off
My.
Yeah.
into the into the distant sunset.
Let's take a small break.
I
and
guess
then,
never
we'll get back.
never,
into-
never sets down here. The sun never sets here, does it?
No, probably doesn't.
The sun gets set on this pants grab.
Wow.
You're.
I wonder if the gods know I'm a god aspirant.
Probably.
I don't see why not. Depending on how long she's been snooping on me. She's probably heard you say it.
Yeah, I want to be a
hard
god. What
shit.
of it? Huh? Huh? I'm a god of weed.
God of weed.
Yeah.
I'd be down. I'd be
Dab.
so.
Dab.
420 is, his holy day.
420
Holy.
is his holy day.
He only gets one holy day. That's all he wants.
I bless everyone with weed that
who's-
day.
And even
Whose
the
month
gods are
is-
high on that day.
Even the gods try it out.
My ideal is to unite all the gods to protect humanity against the evil that is
Hey,
evil.
does Colo throw a
And
birthday
munchies.
party for all
And
the gods?
munchies.
How many?
He probably would.
How many gods would support you? Because if there's 4, all I'm saying is you're the top of the pot leaf. And
Listen.
then there's.
Kolo would definitely support me
Oh God, yeah.
because I want to unite. And what's the best way to unite? Through having a dinner party.
And then
We
getting
did.
super fucking drunk and high, dude. He'd party on that
Prakanatar
shit.
would probably join.
If
This is all
he had
bearing
time.
this is all bearing if they
Dude,
actually have
he's
time.
natural fire. He just walks around with a giant bowl on his waist. He's got it.
I bet
That's
you.
the whole thing.
I bet you if you
He's not the
didn't-
god of the sun, he's god of the bowl.
Oh god.
The ever burning bowl.
Oh God. So you slowly
He was just
dies
sitting
inside.
here like, why are they ruining my life?
That's not, dude. You go for it. You go for it.
Dude, let's have a party with all the gods.
This is the alternate universe, dude.
This is the best
Alternate
one.
timeline. This is the best timeline.
Yes. Because a certain someone is not in this timeline.
Me?
Yes, you.
No.
Come on, Kiri. Why don't you ask him if he saw some witches around here?
How would I guess that?
on,
how
come on, ask
how
him.
could I? How?
Just ask about witches.
Hey, you see any?
Why didn't you
what-
ask that? Why? You're supposed to know these things.
No, excuse me. I narrowly avoided Jataxis. All right.
What if he
I
was a good
managed
guy?
to not.
What, because he looks weird?
Oh,
you think he had a bad
oh,
intention?
Oh, what's the
he
name
didn't-
of their
he didn't-
group?
He didn't even
The
ask
city?
permission. He didn't even ask
The one that
permission
tried to
over-
off Israfel and Connie.
Oh, yeah, let me get you that. The Niagara Presidio.
Niagara Falls Presidium. Got
I'll,
it.
I'll get it free.
Niagara Falls. Let's go.
Niagara Falls.
So that's where they're hiding, huh?
So, is this your girlfriend, Blackwell?
No,
You know
now
what's
she's kinda
funny?
sus.
Was it? When did I ask
There
you
you
is when
What's that?
when Angel Waifu would be?
Yeah.
His real wife material.
When, it's like why are you asking?
Is she single?
Yeah. Barefoot primo.
You know,
I should have
if
known.
angels, if
Yes, this is
angels,
Angel Waifu.
if angels are, like pieces of a god, does that mean you're fucking your god technically?
Fuck yeah.
Let's
Wow,
go.
that's an interesting thought. I mean, that's
Like if
true.
Cantor's
That-
just like,
that-
oh please don't.
Oh,
Please.
please
This is not what I
don't.
need.
Mechanics are like, bro, this is so cringe.
He just starts like getting this weird irk in his head, and he's just like, "Oh no, not this again."
Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, he should be open to everything.
I don't think so, because there's a whole difference between the god servants and the god, right?
I mean, but the god servants are pieces of the god.
Yeah.
They're endowed with his power.
So am I.
Yeah, exactly. So if like I fuck you,
Was that
I'm
not
fucking
just him
Prakanatar.
fucking himself?
Well, yeah. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Now there's more questions. Is that incest? Or
These questions shouldn't be asked.
All right. Well, it wouldn't matter.
self-cest?
It's self-cess. Well, it's okay because the
That's
Greek
a
did the Greeks gods did it. It's fine.
It's true.
You know, in ancient times, everybody was fucking everybody, regardless of
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Regardless
like
of race,
yeah,
gender,
look
or
at-
species.
Yeah, like Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Alright, I didn't mean. No, stop.
Here we go.
You open the rabbit hole. You started.
Nah,
this.
but dude, the Greek
Man up.
pantheon, the Greek pantheon, dude, they couldn't
they
keep
were-
in their pants, man.
Just
Zeus
saying.
was the biggest fuckboy around.
Yeah.
It's not like
Dude,
the
the
ladies
man-
were put off by him, even when he
the
was in
man-
snake form.
Yeah,
Zeus had the
what are you
big-
talking about? He
Zeus-
also raped people. He was a
Mhm,
fuckface. Zeus
Yeah,
sucked.
but Zeus had the
Zeus was a
biggest
bitch.
game though, right? Because
Zeus was
imagine.
That's not
Yeah.
having game. That's just being a dick. That's like
No,
saying
but
Genghis Khan had the
he
game.
like he turned
He had
into
the
a cow,
game.
right, and then back into a dude, and he still.
He turned into a cow.
Literally,
and back
literally
into
it
a
was
dude.
if he couldn't convince you that you needed to get down with him, he would make you get down with him. That's how it worked with Zeus.
Mhm.
And he'd do anything. He'd do anything to make sure he got his way.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
Turn into animals? Is that what's needed?
Oh God, Zeus, please.
What, do bats do it for you? Huh? Huh? How about,
Huh?
how about a skeleton? Huh?
Come on, Batman. I mean, what?
Wait, skeleton on a penis. Shit.
Boner. They have a boner.
Oh, boner. We can't talk about this on YouTube. That'll be real.
Zeus,
Man, fuck
Well-
YouTube. Sick of their shit algorithm.
Zeus is fucking weird, dude.
Zeus is
Pay-
YouTube's sus.
Pay your content creator, you fucking
Oh
assholes.
my god.
Yeah, pay Hughes $1,000 a day.
What? For what?
Breathing?
Content creating? Oh.
You have to work every day a week to make us content.
You know, technically that's true.
Not, yeah, it's not
See?
entirely false. So yeah, can I fuck with Prakanister?
You can do whatever you want. You can try to do anything you want.
You could try.
Try-
Why'd
to
you change
do
that to
what?
try? Hold on.
It's because
I don't wanna
Gawain
give
can-
false pretenses if-
Gawain can do anything he wants. He has a.
Listen, I get
how
that
mu-
he's busy.
What's your
right?
charisma modifier? You know, what's your persuade modifier, Gawain?
We're not
Just say-
talking about those right now.
What's up?
I
What's
haven't
up, baby?
persuaded once this whole game. I got a plus 15, but it doesn't mean
The
anything.
only reason you haven't persuaded once is because you talk situations out rather than just saying I want to roll.
Well, you know,
That's
that's
the whole
technically
point. That's the
my
whole point of
right there.
persuade.
Look, that's my persuade being rolled.
Yeah, but I would make you roll, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna have to decide. For
That's literally like what that's literally what persuade is meant for. It's like okay, I'm gonna rather than actually talking it out with you, I'll just roll it.
no, intimidate.
I got my plus 12.
Yeah, I
I
would
got
do
a
it
lot of plus
differently.
12.
I would make you talk me out of it, but lower the DC if you convince me
I
nicely.
got 22 insight
That
use.
Yeah, nice, nice. Fucking nice.
Fucking
The only really high one I have is athletics, and this was 12.
Can Prakanister sign my rapier?
What?
What?
not the only thing he's gonna say.
Why the rapier specifically?
Well, why
Wouldn't
not?
you want your spellbook?
Oh, that's a
Yeah?
good idea, actually, yeah.
Yeah, like wouldn't you want your spellbook?
Bam.
Oh, Prakanister, can I have an autograph?
Don't get
No!
autographs. I get fucking killed.
Well, it's your fault. You disappointed him. You're a bad child.
See, this is an especially cool situation because Pikatar doesn't typically meet with people.
Yeah, this is an honor. I didn't expect this to happen
he's meeting
today.
with 4 at once.
He's supposed to be very busy.
By far, he's the most busy god.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Alright, now I have good banter. Hughes gave me material to use.
Is that right?
And he gave me material against Yara.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is.
Why are you gonna be mean to her?
I'm not gonna be mean.
Why are you gonna be mean?
Are you gonna seduce
It's
her?
not called being.
What's your problem?
It's not mean.
Jesus.
Why are you screaming at Hughes? Can you just calm down?
I'm.
God.
God.
Guy gets his own arc and then suddenly acts like he's the fucking shit.
Oh my god.
I'd like to go on a 8-hour date session, please.
Oh my god.
I'm only doing 1 8-hour session. I can't do another.
I can't do it.
I couldn't do that either. What are you doing an 8-hour session for?
It's the once a month game for Jarl,
Oh, that one.
and accompanying him is Melendez and Kelsey.
Good for you.
Yeah, and they start at midnight.
Yeah, it's fucking whack, dude.
It
I'd
is
You'll be
die.
up for
very
fucking
late.
8 hours.
Melendez, you're gonna be up till 8 in the morning.
Let's go to sleep right after. Don't say I didn't ever do anything for you or Jarl.
What mode are
Me?
you
I don't. The Jarl you're doing it for. I didn't demand you show up.
You're guilty by association.
How am I guilty? I hate
By
I hate-
association.
What did I do? What did I do? How am I? What did I do?
What?
Oh,
Guilty by
Final
associ-
Fantasy music, yay!
Guilty by association. That's all you have to do.
Shut up.
Alright.
Shut up. Shut up.
Alright.
Shut up, dude.
Alright.
Shut up right now.
Alright.
God damn it.
I'll be
You son
right
of a.
back. One more time.
Hurry up.
Oh my.
Maybe.
What are we hurrying up with?
I'm not talking to Davis. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Yeah,
hurry
hurry
up.
up. Hurry up, Blackwell.
We talked to a giant and Yura just disappeared.
You
She
ever
went
just-
ahead, dude.
You ever just die and have like nobody
I
literally give
really-
a fuck?
I really hope that she just left, right? And then Mitrigan just leaves, right, to fight people, right? And then we just kind of all look around and be like, all right, so where's Burkina's? Oh.
They all
house?
forget. They're like, oh, wait a sec.
You ever just die and have no one give a fuck about your death?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that happened twice.
That's exactly
Wait.
what Chicken was talking. I was like, no, you shouldn't have that happen. Don't let that happen.
Don't let that happen.
Oh, you know. Everyone forgot Ariel.
I didn't forget Ariel.
Yeah, I remember Ariel.
Ariel who?
I wasn't even in the game.
Ari who?
Ari who?
I remember
Still alive in
Ariel.
this timeline. She hasn't died for me yet.
That's true. Let me put that curse on her real quick.
Love it.
In this timeline, they're all still alive.
I hope.
Because Melendez wants Ash to show up.
I do want Ash to
Right.
show up.
I'm content with Dragio.
Is all our characters from that game gonna show up
That's what
during
Melendez
Melendez's
wants.
arc?
You want that? I can absolutely have that happen.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
I do.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, we can all play each other.
Hey me, hey me.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
I'm
hey,
gonna,
other Melendez.
I would totally do that.
I'm gonna have Zerk bang Ash.
What the? So weird. I'm gonna have my character fuck my other character.
Dude, that's what Volcanitar's gonna deal with.
What?
Yeah.
If any comparison were to be made like that, yeah, that would be accurate.
Right?
if any. Jesus fucking Christ.
My, how we stray far from God.
Davis,
We,
you back
we,
yet?
we have strayed far
Davis.
from Volcanitar's light, right? Oh
That's
god.
everybody booed me.
Because you're fucking weird, that's why.
You deserve the bullying.
Oh, that's rough. We do not encourage bullying in this channel. All right.
I love that you
I
saying
hate-
that. I love that you saying that.
I don't actually ever bully people.
Uh-huh.
All right. You just take it that way.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Oh, I see. What an answer, right?
What a
it's
chat
me that's
thing.
reading it wrong. It's me. It's my fault for getting offended.
I didn't
Maybe
punch
don't get
you, I
offended so
hit you.
easily. I didn't punch you. I hit you.
I didn't punch you. You just
You've walked into my
Hammer her.
fist. It's not
you
my fault.
walked into my fist.
Hammered.
All right, is everybody here? Dave's here.
Yes, I am.
Cool. All right. So last I said,
Autograph. Sorry.
yeah, hold on. Last I said, Michigan had looked off to the side after finishing talking to you guys, and immediately you'll feel the entire ground shake as you see Mitrikin is actually moving, and then it takes a second to realize what he's doing. He's kneeling.
Oh.
Oh.
You see him kneel down, and even at a kneeling stance, he's still like half a mountain.
Right. Exactly.
We're
Which direction is he kneeling in?
Kind of like off to the side where you guys are. So he's looking towards you, but it's a little bit in front of you.
Alright. Oh, that's tough.
Oh, do we need
I
to
don't know
around?
if it's behind me or in front of me. I'll kneel, I guess,
kneeling?
in this direction that I'm staring at.
Yeah.
I'll just do whatever Gawain does.
I'm just staring at him.
Yeah, there we
Not
go.
gonna look at Melendez kneeling.
Cool. I'm just gonna stand respectfully waiting.
So
I
we
guess.
got one. So Melendez, you're kneeling, everybody else is standing.
Yep.
Okay. Look at you, Melendez. Aren't you nice?
Trying to build rapport with the gods.
All right. Soon, another one of those giant light portals appear. This one's massive compared to the one that Yara had come through. I'd say it's like the size of the. I'm
The size of a
I'm gonna say it's 20 feet instead of the size of the meatball. I think it's a better description.
Fucking
It's
meatball.
20 feet. It's a huge portal of pure light.
It's a meatball portal.
And stepping through, the first one you step through actually flies through. It is Yera, but she's very different. You see that her armor is dented. She's covered in purple blood. She's like kind of wiping it off of herself, evidently tired.
Fuck, when did that happen?
Right? Exactly.
Wow.
She had just disappeared. There's
shit.
another that continues through, who is quite the figure, quite the imposing figure, but everyone that steps through is kind of just, it looks like they were just done with a battle. They just finished some sort of battle. Let me get this guy. You see, next to step through is a bearded man wielding a flaming sword, and he sits atop some sort of draconic kind of creature. No, less like a dragon, more like a giant lizard.
My people know. Oh.
Would all of you like to roll? Are any of you students of history?
Oh, me.
I know who it is.
Yes, you would know.
I'm proficient in history.
If
Why
any
not?
of you feel that you are students of history, go and roll me history.
My dice is locked again, Mr. Hughes.
Oh, yeah,
How
you
did it?
will.
Oh, cause okay.
18.
Why is Gengar in Coppola?
Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Oh, that was almost a good roll.
All right, that makes
was
sense,
almost.
Davis. You probably aren't too familiar with this sort of
Indeed.
info. What'd you get, Kiri, Connie?
18.
Oh,
Nat
Okay.
20 dice.
nat
Nat-
20, nice.
Plus my 10 is 30.
Alright, I can tell you a little bit more. So first off, all of you are immediately familiar with this being, this person, because he's
Beautiful
quite
man.
an important
Except Davis.
person.
Hunk.
This is Naros Iron Reaver Hawken, the Enduring King, Saint of Embers, and King of Krigalia.
King
God
of
damn.
Krigalia? Wait a
King
minute.
of Krigalia, yes.
Krigalia has a king?
No, it doesn't.
Bad.
So,
Yeah, opposite.
to give you some information, before Tharn, right, and all that mess with the Drakur, right, Krigalia was a kingdom. They had kings. This king is very important, Melendez, because this was a guy that emerged during the Scouring.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh, God. Oh, we lost.
That's black.
Alright. Melendez, you there? You still good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just typing notes.
Okay, so so the Scouring. That's an important time because that was basically when the gods themselves were challenged, and you had a bunch of really horrible stuff happen.
User entered
Anyway,
your channel.
it was during the Scouring that there are reports of this king appearing that had never been. Like, he was literally a king that rose up during the Scouring, right? So he wasn't a king before. Nobody knows what happened to the king of that time. Maybe he died, maybe he disappeared, right? But for whatever reason, Hawken emerged as the king. However, he disappeared as well during the Scouring.
Wait, Hawken disappeared.
Mhm. So
As well, okay.
literally he becomes king, right? Because the other king, who knows what happens to him. And then once the Scouring is finished, he also disappears, right? However, Hawken is reported to continually reappear during times of great strife during the Expanse, almost like he's a guardian spirit, right? And not only that, when he says Saint of Embers, he was a saint of the church. So he was both a saint and a king. Most notably, it was said that he appeared during the Drakur, the Velian Drakur. And no one knows to what end he was able to help, but it was said that there were sightings of him trying to lend aid to the people of his kingdom. Of course, be aware that that would mean that this guy's like over 600 years old,
He's essentially immortal.
which is how the worshippers of Kanatar work, his servants.
So prior to, so during the Scouring, he rose up as king
And then
Disappeared,
Yep, and then continued
but-
to reappear throughout Krigalia's time.
during times of great strife.
Mhm.
And is there any knowledge prior to him becoming king, or he was like
Just appeared out of
legitimate-
nowhere.
What the fuck?
And he's also a saint, right? So he was quite the rallying figure.
Bro, how? This guy's a Chad.
Sure, yeah. And he looks quite confident as you see him riding atop his steed, wiping blood off of his blade. Actually, not wiping blood off of his blade. You can see that his blade is steaming because of the blood on it.
Right.
Oh, I bought the
Alright.
fighting demons.
Next that steps through is another familiar figure, though more so to dear old Gawain.
Hey,
This
Dad!
is Linnell.
That's your dad?
No, it's Linnell.
That's Susla.
Linnell was the previous. You guys never encountered him because he was gone by the time you got there, but he was the Knight Commander of the Order of the Protectors of Prakanatar.
Whoa.
However, when you had arrived, Red was in charge. That was because it was said Linnell was he ascended. He was taken by Prakanatar.
As a holy knight of Prakanatar, even more so. The holies of whole.
They are, despite the damage they've suffered, whatever battle they were in, right? They seem quite human. You know, they seem sentient,
But not that old.
aware of themselves. What comes through next is very different from these two. I'd say a group of around, we'll say half a dozen of these individuals emerge. Skeletons, clad in armor, burning from the inside with fire.
But the Eternal Legion.
They step in purposeful lockstep with each other and
Yep,
have no
that is.
personality of any kind. They seem nothing more than machines. Their
Huh.
flesh all but burnt away.
Oh, cool.
Then, perhaps more than a cursory glance, Linnell will definitely look towards you, Gawain, and give you a nod. They all turn to the gate and kneel.
I will also kneel.
I will turn to the
I'll
gate and kneel.
They all turn to gate.
Everyone's kneeling now?
Yeah,
Alright!
yeah.
I mean, I've been kneeling. I'm just turning my kneel towards the gate. I'm making sure my direction is important. of
Gotcha.
course.
Yep.
You know,
Stepping
can't kneel
through
the opposite direction.
is a being of pure light. Do any of you have the picture of Prakanatar against the Devourer?
Oh
If
shit!
not, I can show it. I'm just curious how many of you seen it.
That would be cool.
I used to. I don't know if I still do.
I'll get it for you guys.
That'd be really far in my notes.
Yeah.
So this is what Prakanatar looks like. He's a being in plate armor wielding a fiery mace with a cape of gold, and his head is nothing more than a mote of light. And in this picture, he's fighting the not just a harvester, the harvester.
Oh yeah, I have seen this one a couple times.
It wasn't much of a fight.
It's more of a thrashing.
It was a one smonk and done.
Bonk.
Just, I don't think you understand.
This is Super Saiyan God we're talking about.
Right. Well, that's what you would think, right? That this is an all-powerful being. He's here before you. We're gonna show him respect, right?
Mhm.
But as soon as he steps through, you all immediately notice something is wrong. He stands for maybe 1 second, you know, emitting this light. You're blinded by his majesty, right?
Flashbang. Yep. Mm-hmm.
However, you hear a crunch as he falls to the ground. You see that he is bleeding all over his body, and he bleeds golden light from his wounds. His chest piece is torn open. There are claw rips all over his arms and legs. He is heaving, even though you know there's no body. He is heaving, obviously, in something that is almost close to human pain.
Oh, he didn't. Oh.
He seems to shudder for a second as the wounds stitch themselves back. And eventually, all the blood dissipates, and all of his wounds heal, and he'll take one shuddering breath before he plants his mace into the ground, using it to support himself standing back up. This does not seem to be unnerving to anybody there. Albeit, they have different expressions of, sympathy, but they are familiar with this is how he ends up after any fight.
I have a concerned look on my face. as it slowly dissipates because he's healing. But like obviously seeing some a being of such power,
Yeah, fall to the ground.
yeah,
you
is
know,
is
definitely just the best description I could use that immediately comes to all of you is Prakanatar looks tired. He just feels exhausted.
Gwen, you're not doing enough. Smack. Oh, sorry.
No, seriously.
And this
Oh, that's
stuff,
fine.
he'll begin
Right.
stepping, and you'll see his body turn towards each of you. you may stand.
I'll stand.
His voice is
Please stand.
very,
Oh.
it's very calm. It's very restrained, male, but tired. Again, just
Tired.
exhausted is the immediate feeling.
Wish I can give him
Welcome,
something, but he's a god.
Each of you. I understand this is quite a moment for you, especially Gawain.
Thank you, my lord.
It should be a day you cherish. Just may we sit.
Of course.
Myself and my Eternal
Please.
Legion just finished eliminating a foe that threatened to breach into your world. We maybe have 5 minutes before I must respond to another. Come.
Oh.
I feel bad now.
Yeah, and he just starts stepping over towards you.
Never mind. Now I do want to be that way. He gets.
I wish I could give him something, but he's a god. I can't.
Hey, you want some cure wounds?
You cure wounds. At this, he'll move over to you guys, kind of taking you to a little area behind. You see him wave a hand, and immediately shades, large trees appear to give you shade, and grass on the ground for you to sit instead of the rocky terrain.
Oh.
Oh. He just wants a beach at this point.
He needs a vacation. He's the one that needs to go missing.
And you'll see he sits down. He sits down, not crisscross applesauce, but he does sit down under the largest tree, which gives him the most shade, as he'll lean back against it, letting out a sigh. Please, sit.
I'm gonna
Commit sit.
I will
take a load
commit
off.
crisscross applesauce.
Myself having got some
Is there
stuff
is his armor dirty still?
Is his
It's
armor
clean.
dirty?
Yeah.
I'd say
I
all
doubt
the
it.
blood that was on it would have disappeared by now.
Okay.
You would have seen him soaked in it, but yes.
Just trying to think of what kindness I could do him.
He'll I think with that you'll see his head of light turns towards you, and a light chuckle escapes his. I was about to say lips, but he doesn't have it. Escapes his light.
His moat lips.
I can sense the worry off of you. It's pungent. You need not worry about me. After all, I am immortal. A god.
Sure, I guess I'm just not definitely not used to it.
It's something I have to reassure my followers plenty. They follow me into battle, and I attempt to take the brunt of the fighting, to share them, well, to relieve them of the pain they're already suffering by serving me. It's the least I could do, for all that they have given. But I'll not sit here and say that I welcome it. I enjoy it. It is quite painful. Claws and
That's fair.
teeth and bone and thorn. But any relief of pain I can give them is well worth it. I will heal. They may not.
Such odd aberrant things you fight, Lord Prakanatar.
You... Tiberium, yes?
Yes.
You... I do not mean this in any negative terms, but it is incomprehensible to you. Good that it is. You would lose your mind in doing so, trying to comprehend it. But yes, the amount of foes we must face to protect this land is immense. It is unending.
I may one day to be able to put a nick in comparison to the planets you made an effort.
Any accomplishment you do matters. It need not be saving countless worlds or protecting the void. You shouldn't compare yourself to me. Any
well.
small accomplishment you can complete.
It's kind of a goal.
Any small accomplishment you can complete is monumental for one that lives such short lives as you do. Think about that. I have eternity to complete my goals. You have what? 60 years? 100? Naturally?
Yeah, true.
The grades in which we quantify our accomplishments is far different.
You know, you experience time the same way as us.
And in fact, you could almost say that what your kind have accomplished is far greater than anything I have. Think about it. Your accomplishments are not graded in terms of you, yes?
True.
Something you complete is carried on by your children and your children's children, cities, monuments, stories, tales, legends. That's something that you will never see completed, but you have to trust will be carried out with what's left of what you tried to do when you had a life. That, I think, is far braver and far more successful than someone like me who lives for all eternity and can take time in measuring what I need to accomplish. You don't have that luxury. None of
True.
Right. Not yet, smile. Okay.
Not yet. You, actually, he holds up a finger. Each of you are quite interesting in your own ways. Before we continue, would each of you like to tell me about what it is you desire to accomplish? Perhaps
Oh, shit.
Perhaps you care for an old god's advice?
Yeah, actually.
Who wants to go first? Well, Daddy
Alright, let's go
prepared
down
for
the list, right?
You know,
Alright, well, let's start with Zerk.
Just start with
tell
Zerk.
me what
Before he goes, he'll say, compared to my brothers and sisters, some of them seem to admonish the fact that they must interact with mortals. I find all of you fascinating.
Oh. That's awesome.
Please, Zerk, share with us.
people shy. I want to be a god.
You immediately hear him laughing. Such aspirations. Now, why?
I wanna help people and give a face to the Drokaskian ancestors.
As good a goal as any. In fact, I am quite familiar with some of your ancestor deities. I only wish I could speak to them more often.
Wow.
As I understand, you've already been given some advice about where to go, yes?
He nods. Yeah, I have a.
Tell me, what do you know of Arastra?
Rasha, is that the name? That's not the name Sasha.
That's the
gave,
same name.
The same name, right? Not much.
You've been given her name, but you know nothing beyond it, yeah?
Yeah.
I see.
Probably a vague. I know she's definitely all about the family. I'm not trying to say that in Vin Diesel. Family.
It's a bit more than that. Arastra, also known by the name that your kind have given to her, the Drake of the World.
Oh, that's cool.
She is a far traveler, a collector of stories and tales. It is said that very few know as much about the ancestors and gods as a whole than Arastra. As such, your journey will most assuredly take you to her. She is an immensely useful guide and a very kind friend. I have known her aid on many of times. However, she pursues something difficult up north. Something hunts the beings up there.
What? Oh, this is news to me.
It is most assuredly what you will need to assist her with.
I will endeavor to do so with haste.
My only advice is this, for you already know your path, and you simply need to continue to pursue it for a roster to appear before you and guide you further. But there is one warning that I must give you that you must remember. I cannot stress to you enough how much this is important for you to remember. Beware the one-eyed crow.
Beware the one-eyed crow.
The one-eyed crow.
Okay.
I wanted a fucking
Excuse me.
mascot.
There's no greater enemy to all of us than that being.
I shall heed your advice.
Good.
Thank you again.
Any other questions to ask your god? As you see him, like, you see him take his arm in one hand, and you hear a crack of bone as he adjusts it.
That must be so much looser.
Blackwell, why aren't you fixing your father?
Why don't you give him a shoulder rub, Blackwell?
Yeah, what the fuck's your problem? God, bad son.
You'll have to excuse that. The bone set wrong as he moves his arm.
I kind of just like mock it, kind of popping my shoulder, kind of going, yeah, I get that. Kind of wincing at it.
Man, Gwen's like the worst son ever. Smile.
Oh my god. Who wants to go next?
Connie.
Connie?
Me.
Connie?
Alright, hold on.
No,
Throwing
be
people
Davis,
under the
we're going
bus? Why don't be
battle lines.
Davis? Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, let's
Davis.
go. Yeah,
You know, trying to skip me?
my list.
Oh, yeah, you know, trying to skip.
Alright.
What of you, Tiberium? What of you indeed?
Tiberium all fat.
And your...
Hey, I'm really skinny.
Oh yeah?
Please.
And your dearest Marquita. What of the two of you?
Well, to be honest, my lord, been kind of lost. Except, besides following the journey of Wayne out, I've been searching for pieces of bird. And then as I lift her up, kind of just tilting her over. I'm kind of hoping to assemble her together and maybe find a little bit of I don't know, life goal in that.
You focus so much on aiding her, which is to be commended, but you think little of yourself. Is truly your only goal in all of existence to help her accomplish what it is she seeks? Have you ever even given that a thought?
Not, yeah. To be honest, not.
I see.
Let's say not that much.
Allow me to give you some advice, a hint, for the both of you. For you, Tiber, continue on this path of assistance, for your goals and your paths are both entwined together. However, where your journey shall begin and end is far different. In fact, your journey has already begun, unknown to you. Look to the aid of an angry friend, smaller than you.
No! I was immediately like...
You are far more inclined to his service than both of you realize.
Can I be honest? I've been meaning to ask for some advice about that.
Please.
I screwed up speaking with Mariki first off.
He is very easy to interrupt. I did, however, need to negotiate with some of my more turbulent kin to not eliminate Mariki in any way.
That's what I'm asking, my lord, is...
Don't worry, he's not harmed in any way, nor am I even sure our capacity to harm him. But I was able to convince all of us that this was merely a visitor, not an invader.
No, not at all. He's actually probably coming to scold the crap out of me.
I am most assured of that, but how can I describe this? The realm of us celestial beings almost is a reflection of your own. We ourselves feel jealousy, hate, and protection in equal ways, though perhaps far more than you do. What I mean by that is many of us guard our worshippers' realms with a zealotous deference, so that any that come are seen as a breacher of sorts. I believe Gawain knows of this when he visits far-off lands.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And how some deities are less inclined to welcome you than others.
You got an arrow
Are
for the
you-
trip too.
That same mentality.
I almost got a spear.
That same mentality is not only to mortals, but gods as well. Moriki's presence here was seen as an invasion by some of my kin.
And I 100% did not mean to invite him like that for him
Assuredly.
to come and pee in anyone's oatmeal in the morning. Unfortunately, that seems to be the case.
Assist him. Hear from him. Work with him. Soon you shall find a kinship similar to that you attain with Marquita. And the three of you shall be united together to assist your homeland in the trials to come.
Huh.
As for Marquita, her tale is one of broken pieces, as I'm sure you know.
Yes.
She needs to find remains of what she once was, a being far greater than what inhabits that weapon currently. To do so, you shall need to go to the land of the witches, a land of great magical potential. They can provide you with the answers, as well as further research, as well as further pieces.
Oh. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, tech witches.
Yeah.
See, gods have to speak in riddles. I can't just say it out loud.
Well,
Yeah, guys have to speak in riddles.
I get to visit my favorite foreign exchange empire, I guess.
Is your path somewhat clear now, or at least have I given you some direction to begin with?
Yes, you have, and actually, I guess I need to go practice in a mirror on apologies.
Do
Thank
not
you.
be in fear of where your words shall take you. You'd be surprised the paths that have opened because of your foolishness.
I kind of blush, kind of scratching my chin there. Yeah. I
People
guess so.
shy.
Thank you.
Perhaps it is
for-
far more
for-
useful than you realize.
I guess so.
He'll turn his head. Is it Connie next?
I'm down the list.
Hello.
Next on the list.
Alright, I'm looking at my TeamSpeak avatar. That was me when I was telling him about what I want to be.
Oh my god.
That's
Like,
great.
you see, kind of looking down. I wanna.
I want to be a god. I want to be.
Oh my god. And what of you, Dark One? Cloaked and wreathed in the void. What is it you desire?
No, to fix my predicaments. However, my belief that finding Wellinger will fix my problems strains every so often.
You see a change in his personality. Like he's sad. Like again, you can tell even though you can't read an expression. He looks very sad when you bring that up. Yes, Wellinger. Connie? I
don't
believe
like
that
where
you
this is
should
headed.
well remember what I am about to say next, for it does not come often. I would like to apologize to you.
Apologize.
I am sorry.
That's the first I've ever heard a god apologize before.
It's about to a person.
Allow me
He's not a
to
person. Well,
explain. Wellinger, they are one of the kin that I cherish the most. Unlike my rivalry or esotericism or hatred that some of the others share with me, Wellinger and I, we have a friendship. They only desire what is best for your kind. In fact, I know none other that care so deeply for what is to happen to you mortals after you go beyond. One that takes such care and motive and persistence to make sure that the care you receive when you are gone is the best you can get. That is Wellinger. However, I have made a mistake. Wellingir had asked me. They had asked me because I am known for traveling myself to many different lands and meeting with many different gods. They asked me if I knew of any others that dealt in death, that cared for their people, that they could learn from. Wellingir simply wanted to do better, even with everything they were already doing for your people, for our people. So overtaken by kindness that I was, but still busy with ensuring the protection of this realm, I agreed and began speaking in the briefest of free times that I have with those that I know. And as such, I directed Wellingir to a location of a well-trusted death goddess to see if they could learn anything. The appreciation Wellingir had for what I had done was immense. And in the meantime, I promised that I would take care of the realm of the dead in their absence. I have failed. The realm of the dead is invaded by beings that slip through the breach. It is attempted to... Worshippers of Wellingir attempt their best to maintain it, but it is not enough, for they are but half mortals. It suffers because of my foolishness. And I myself cannot fix it because right now, even as we speak, I waste time that would be better given to slaying creatures that wish to claw their way in. I cannot spare any. Nor can I even spare the time to go and speak to Wellingir. A fool I am.
Oh.
I seek to rectify that, though. And I think you are the key to that, if you feel yourself accepting of such an offer, but I have no one else I can offer such a information to.
Well, I've long been suspecting that if at least I can't reach them, I can do something about the rest. I think I've been making some progress with that.
I can tell you how to reach them. I can't put you there, but I can tell you where to go, and the challenges you'll face along the way.
Well, the challenges don't matter, just point me in the right direction. Don't mind the fact that I just died, please continue.
And you are brought back! Again, my apologies if that is not what you wish for.
Fucking hilarious.
That is not, after all, Wellingir's magic, but my own.
Well, I'm here now.
Then it is done. You must travel to the realm of Arcadia. You must travel to the realm of desert and sun. There is an individual you must meet, and a place you must go. And give me a second as Prokanatar rifles through his notes.
Prokanatar, what are you doing? Are you rifling through your notes? What is this?
He literally has notes, but like you can't see it since he's like blinding light, right?
Prokanatar, what's that paper shuffling I hear? I wanna be a god, uwu.
I want to be a god.
One does curb your heresy.
How about you curb your life?
Whoa.
Done.
Let's see.
Can we replace Gawain with Prokanatar?
Is that right?
Can we replace Gawain with Krigalia?
I think it's a fair trade.
Okay. That. You must travel to Altarkul, the city of the dead.
I can't get spelling.
You've been there actually, not you specifically.
I know I have.
But
We all
and
have.
it is there that you must meet with Nensala, the moon, goddess of the dead. One of the Ogdoad of Arcadia. To do so was no easy task, for the only way to meet with the goddess is to complete her trial. A trial that the Arcadians take so that they may raise their status. A trial that ends with many dead. A trial of the gods.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm quite known for that, actually.
that is cool.
Does it look at my necklace from Larata? My lack of a trial?
I feel like I'm Ash Ketchum, and I just completed the first set of badges, aka the first set of trials of gods. I'm gonna travel to a new fucking
Let's
land.
go!
Yeah, fortunately, Lorata, like, she goes around and meets people, right?
That is
Ninsal
her
is
trial.
way too busy. Ninsal is the Progenitor of the Ogdawat. She's like,
Yeah,
I got
she's
these souls to deal with, I can't fucking do anything else.
I'm busy. Kaioshin knows that. Yo, can we meet Kaioshin?
You want to meet all of your other characters?
Hell fucking yeah.
Well,
Kaioshin
I mean,
mostly,
it's very
honestly.
possible because right now the 3 quests I've given you is,
Down
nice.
south. Go north.
You go north.
South.
Go north. Well, it's more so. You have to go deep into. You have to go deep into and then past Drocast territory, Melendez.
Okay.
Davis has to return to his homeland and the realm of the Tech Witches.
Yeah.
And Connie, Kiri has to go to Arcadia itself. So yeah, you guys are kind of going up to all the places that you had previous characters.
Yeah, literally.
Pretty much.
Oh man,
we
dude,
can
we
run
gotta
into
stop by
Arya.
We gotta stop by a small farm on the on the west coast.
Oh yeah.
We gotta beat a mute boy
The old Song of Swords characters.
and just see how we learn how to
They're
write.
very young now though, because we're not. At
Hey, he
that
wouldn't have
point
lost
yet.
his family
We're
yet.
younger at this point. All right.
Bro. That's cool.
In addition to this trial, you must also dodge the judgment of Haruat, for she is no welcomer of trespassers.
Indeed.
Oh.
I won't let that stop me.
Just do well not to speak of the fact that I had sent you. Please, I do not wish to. I do not desire to fight Haruat. I suffer
do
enough
not-
pain already.
I do not believe you have sent me at all. I am simply a lost soul in search for.
Another lost soul?
Very good.
Well, thank you. After all of these years, I finally have a direction.
Connie still sounds depressed.
Finally, if that is all with you, Connie, he'll turn to Gawain.
Hello there.
Jesus. The most disappointing of my
Hello.
children.
As ever, you are unaffected by extra wondrous circumstances.
Well, I am unaffected wouldn't be entirely true.
Do you feel awe? Wonder?
Oh, so.
A desire to kneel before your Lord of Light?
I did until you told me to stand.
I see. My mistake.
It's not a conversation of Gawain. It's not a conversation of Gawain and Procanitar. It's a conversation of Hughes and Blackwell.
It's
That's
like,
what's
yeah,
really going on.
You remind me, Gawain, of a personality I once had very long ago. One that has been beaten down with time.
Well, perhaps this one will as well.
Perhaps you shall hold on to it. Congratulations, Gawain, you have done it. I know that this path has not been easy, and I know that had you been serving any other deity, you would have been received far sooner.
Well, if I cared about that, I would have served them.
That is, after all, your goal, is it not? Why don't you speak to me about it?
Well. Suppose you probably got the gist of it, but
I wish to hear it from the horse's mouth. How is Sunlight, by the way?
well, he still gets angry when random people offer him carrots. So fine.
Good, good.
Well, as you know, we are no strangers at fighting each other for stupid reasons, especially those of a slightly different faith in the same faith. Like and I. But I don't always have to be that way. There's more important things to bicker about. You can leave the fighting between gods to gods. At least that's my hope. Probably won't work too well, but could I manage the uncertainties and probable impossibilities? I wish to get every hunter's blessing. Not just for myself, but mainly to give everyone something to unite under.
A lofty goal.
Indeed.
One that you shall not achieve without the shedding of blood.
Yeah. Gotten this far and haven't managed so far, so.
Well, you shed the blood of... I mean, you know.
I know.
I refer to the fact, Goy, that you
lost
will have
souls,
many enemies. Already you forget them like wheat to the chaff. You forget them like they are simply dust.
There's a lot. I only have so many pages in my journal.
Indeed, you shall face many enemies upon this road.
Indeed.
And despite your strength and power, I do wish to reassure you that they are not to be forgotten so easily. They hold many grudges, and they shall simply grow in power to meet your own.
The other harvesters will be back soon enough.
And those of the Thirsting Star, and those beyond.
And the Kaltosians.
And the
Probably demons.
Niagara Presidio.
See how many enemies you've already made.
Just a few. I'm sure it'll get longer.
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy, I can't wait to not have a sleeping day.
Man, I can't wait till they all come together and form a group called like the Injustices or something.
The Injustices! The supervillain fighting group!
Are we gonna have our own little...
They're like, we
shebang?
really need to stop these guys. They're really getting on our nerves.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Actually,
We'll call it the Court of Kings. And we are
The
on-
Court of Kings!
Well, on the bright side, Zerk, even if they team up, they'll still kick each other in the ass.
yeah, we need our own super group name, like Justice League or something.
That would be Uzka 4. Or 5.
Or 5. It doesn't matter.
Eh,
It doesn't
not really.
matter. Very well. You know, I had the most enlightening of conversations with my brother Ivilguk about you.
Oh,
yes.
boy.
Uh-oh.
Why does that terrify me?
He went
Same.
on and on about one of my slaves pestering him for assistance. Despite it all, though, I will say that I noticed an uncharacteristic tone of respect. It may be small, as he holds up a tiny, his two fingers very close to each other, like
Right.
this much.
That's big for a mortal.
But he does indeed seem to bear some sort of respect for what you have done. After all, he did give you his symbol, did he not?
Indeed. He only lit up one so far that doesn't hurt.
Smack! Oh, sorry.
Do
That's
you
why I wear armor.
have any idea about how you shall proceed with the next one?
Fuck, what was it called? The Sanctum... The Mortal Sanctum? No.
Let me check.
Fuck.
I have that as well.
As Procanitor shuffles through his notes again. Oh, Procanitor, that's a very large book you got there.
I
Nice shake,
literally remembered like a
Krigalia.
minute ago,
The
and now that we
Primal
got to it.
Sanctum.
Primal, there we go.
Mhm.
Oh. No, the Primal Sanctum's my next stop.
Do you know where it lies?
I know I have to fight someone there.
Nice.
That's it, actually. Yeah.
What do you know of the Primal Sanctum? Gawain?
Well,
I'll be right back.
I know that at some point, the Hodred attempted to convene some kind of council there.
Indeed.
Went to bed as well as most things of the sort. And now nobody really knows where it is.
Then let us do a bit of sleuthing. Care to be a detective?
Sure. In fact, I'm quite a spy, too.
If the Primal Sanctum was a creation of the Hadra that was meant to bring us together, who do you believe would have been
Cola.
A very keen mind, Gawain. So, if Kolo was the being that would have pushed for the creation of such a united, godly pantheon, where do you think it would have been located?
On the coast.
Close.
Oh.
If not on the coast, then where
the
else?
sea.
But where in the sea?
Under the sea?
Correct. The Primal Sanctum is sunken beneath the ocean. It is fairly close. At least, again, when I speak of this, I don't mean the actual structures in your realm, but what I do mean is that paths to it are located under the ocean off of the coast, places where Kolo worship and those that serve him are known to linger. To reach the Primal Sanctum, you shall have to find a way to breach the ocean, dive into the deepest of depths, and locate a gateway.
Oh, actually, I have potions for that.
Well done! I'm sure you have potions for everything.
I do. That's our dust.
Yeah, he kind of got me into the habit of packing like a lot of potions.
It does well to be well prepared.
I spent a lot of money on it.
Didn't ask Shreese about this. Oh well.
Shreese would, in fact, be quite a useful ally, and as I am aware, she's already known to you.
Indeed.
As is Kolo, to some sense. You have given him drink.
A bit.
Very good.
The Lacklands miss it.
Then indeed, you shall have to seek the aid of Shreese, who can then perhaps guide you on the path. It is not very difficult to reach her, though. Make for the coast.
Oh, thank you, Miller.
Of course.
Actually, I have another question, somewhat off-related. How long has Yara been watching us?
Time does work differently for me, so you'll have to forgive me on this account. After your encounter with the Maze Invaders.
That's a long time ago.
I did request that she remain outside of influencing you directly, simply observing.
Oh, that makes sense why she had that reaction. Thank you.
Of course. Now, I must give you an offer, Gawain. Or, I suppose, a few offers. First, you are well on the path towards service to my Eternal Legion. You are well aware of what is involved with it.
I may have been quite into the lore of the Hadra, but it's particularly difficult to get books on that.
Of course. Service to the Eternal Legion is not done haphazardly. It is the single most important thing I can request of my followers. To serve in my Eternal Legion means that you stand by my side as we defend the realm, all realms, against those that come from beyond. Those that would try to breach the barriers and rend this place asunder. It is my ultimate goal, my ultimate focus, and what I pour every bit of my soul and being into. However, it is damning on the mind of mortals. The creatures we face, the constant battle, it will break you down. Some have stronger wills than others. Some are able to find ways to last through it. However, it is an inevitability, for you shall not serve me for 100 years, or for 1,000 years, or for 10,000. You shall serve me for all of eternity, until time itself has no more meaning to you. You will die and be brought back again and again and again, never knowing peace. Until your flesh burns away like your mind does, and all that is left is a skeleton of what you once were. A husk, as he looks towards where his guards are, his soldiers, his eternal legion.
Daddy, no! Sorry.
However, it is not a choice that you are forced to make, but as you grow in power, I shall have more and more and a greater need for your service. Just be aware that I shall continue to ask you constantly for this. I need bodies.
Of course.
Though I do not expect you to enter the service now, but I do wish to warn you. Second, are you well and prepared to receive my blessing?
Oh.
To add to your symbol.
I suppose so.
You suppose so.
So nonchalantly. It is as if we are trading meals.
Look at this,
We
look
quite
at this
often
guy.
come this far and just say no.
God.
Good. That'd be weird now.
Very well.
Dwayne, you are weird.
Thank you.
Then stand, Gawain, and prepare for pain.
I commit stand.
I commit stand.
How's this gonna work with the other blessings?
I suppose you'll have to find out.
Oh.
After all, you think I have all the answers. The path you travel is mired in darkness, Gawain.
At the deep end it is.
May you bring it light. At this, he'll look over, and off of his, and you see him kind of nod, and stepping off of his mount, you will see Hawken step towards you. His sword blazing.
Oh my. I get struck down by Hawken. It's awesome.
You don't seem very tough. He'll smirk.
Oh shit.
Not compared to you, probably.
Correct. You'll do. You'll do. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Wait, what's gonna happen?
Your task, Wade Agravain, servant to Percanatar, senior paladin of the Order of the Protectors of Percanatar, is to pry this sword from your belly. You see him smirk as he shoves his blade right into you, piercing through you as you double over in burning pain.
Huh, that don't look fun.
As you look down, bleeding, you can see that your very skin is beginning to char, as it seems almost your entire form is to be consumed by the fire itself.
Oh,
fuck
shit.
away!
Wait, would you
God
have
damn.
shivers?
Make me a strength saving throw to pull the blade from your belly.
Shit. Come on, Gawain, you got this. I believe in you, buddy.
Okay! We're going there already.
Ooh.
That is plus 11, 23.
Nicely done. Nicely done. With this, you feel it. You feel the pain overtaking you. Feel as if you are being set on fire. But with one mighty heave, you pull the sword from your belly, dripping blood as you see your your scarred skin begin to heal just as quickly as it had begun to spread. And even though it is it is incredibly painful and you feel yourself coughing up blood, soon the fire and the bleeding and the wound itself heals as the sword dims in your hand.
Yay,
You feel on your back
People
a
cheer.
burning sensation.
Oh.
But that too quickly dissipates. You'll see Hawken look at you and bid you to stand from, getting a sword shoved in your fucking stomach.
Wayne's used to that.
Well
And
done.
hand him his sword back.
No, the sword's yours. And he'll just turn
Oh.
around and walk away. Alright, something special. Go ahead and gain the Sunblade. And it has a special property to it, which I will just speak to you about. You can meld it on top of another weapon that you have, adding its bonuses on top of whatever the previous weapon had.
Holy shit. That's fucking wacky.
Then you gain the bonuses of both.
That is one useful fucking weapon.
So essentially, if you want to put it onto your weapon, I think that'll turn it into a +5. In addition to all the abilities it already has, and now you have a lightsaber.
The Sword of Runes is now a lightsaber. That's
Does
cool,
it-
because I like this sword. That I
Does it
always
make
forget to use.
Exactly.
does it make lightsaber
I
sounds?
didn't want to give you this cool ass Sunblade, but in actuality, it's kind of weaker than what you already have. Alright, so you got
Yay.
that?
Yep.
And go ahead and get an epic boon.
Yay.
Epic boom.
I have almost died, but yay. What would happen if I failed? Would I have died? It would have been very bad.
It would have been
Probably.
bad, but we'll leave it at that, okay? Good job succeeding on the first try.
Thank you,
First
Paladin
try.
Saves of Doom. Thank you, +7 charisma. That affects my strength.
Nicely done. And if you look at Gawain's back, because his back is his clothes are a bit burnt now, you'll see that he has another symbol accompanying Ivilgux.
2 for 2. Congratulations, Gawain.
Thanks, Zach.
Now you'll see Ivilgux stand to his feet. Is
Evil
there
Book,
anything
what?
else that this is your last chance to speak to me before I must set off again, and I do not know when we shall meet again, if ever.
Good luck.
Thank you, Gawain. Truly, I need you. Thank you.
You're a piece of shit.
I am quite a harbinger of luck.
May your times of rest be long and fulfilling.
Thank you. May the warmth guide you, Tiber.
We will endeavor to help you all however we can. As best we can.
I appreciate that.
Hey.
He like pauses and he thinks about what to say to you.
Yeah.
May you carry the heart of a dragon, Zerk Dimlash.
Oh my god. I will! Not literally, but I
Any words of farewell for me, Mistress of the Night?
Don't feel too bad about sending Bone Gear off.
He'll not.
They would have probably found a way anyway.
Perhaps they would have. Thank you.
Yes.
I am
Yes.
As Linnell and Hawken have been here the whole time, right?
Yeah, they went off to the side. As well as Yara. They're all over there.
As
Oh.
did Linnell ever cringe at my remarks to Hercanatar?
Yeah, you can.
Perfect.
Because he's a very hardcore dude, right? So he's all about the god is the god, right? I'm gonna be very respectful. He's like, look at this little whippersnapper's kind of doing a little.
Little whippersnapper.
I bet he relished shoving that sword in you.
That was
Hawken,
Hawken.
Hawken just likes testing people.
How is that?
Hawken has very little. He has very little time for weakness.
Listen, I know I said I was gonna ask for an autograph, but I'm not going to
You don't want
because
to?
I respect his time,
Okay, you're very
and
nice.
I would feel bad.
You want to ask for an autograph from Hawken?
Who the hell is Hawken? No, I'm kidding.
Alright, fine. You...
Rosar old king. You know who he is, of all people.
Everyone is so busy. I feel bad. I can't. So I can't do it. He just can't.
Alright.
Their time is
Sure,
valuable, and I
maybe
don't want to
sure,
waste
you could
it.
notice
Did
if you
Yara
wanna
care
ask
about
him
our
something.
remarks to him at all?
What's that?
Did Yara make any faces to our remarks to him?
She...
She's just uncaring.
She's
should
not
be used to it.
uncaring, but she's very familiar with you by this point.
She knows how we work.
She knows how you work.
We're cool.
You know what? I'll ask for an autograph from Hawken. I quite admire him.
Oh yeah? You wanna... Yeah, alright. With that,
Uh,
you'll see Picardar stop and pause as he looks at the rest of you and looks towards you, Zerk. I can sense that you have more you need to ask. Shall I leave this route? Shall I leave some of my legionnaires remaining for you? Shall I remain for you?
I'm changing my. I'm changing my answer. You know what? I know it's a big ass, but
is
you
your
know,
last
I
chance.
just, yeah.
He said that personality was gone.
Can I have an autograph?
Refer to Melendez's avatar. Looks right
Mr. Procanator, I have an autograph.
Please.
Autograph.
What kind of autograph would you like?
Oh man. Oh. You know what? Surprise me as I hold up my spell book.
Oh, D&D Beyond's joining Wizards of the Coast.
Yes, they are.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's not
they are.
important. Who cares?
Oh my god.
Wait, you care, Blackwell? Dummy.
You simply wish a signature.
You not.
I could give you far more.
Oh.
Why don't we make what I had said previously a reality? You'll see he holds out his hand, and you see a glow of light around it, and then pops a heart into it.
What?
Consume this dragon's heart, and be imbued with its power.
Wait,
My signature to you. And he'll lead that and offer it to you. Excuse the grisliness of it, but it is how it works.
oh my goodness.
Dirk, I mean, that's cool. Track.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is awesome.
Let's get our track, man.
Consume it. Alright, how does one consume this, Mr.
Eat
Hughes?
it.
I just eat it? Oh my!
Literally eat it.
Alright.
You know,
oh my-
you know Game of Thrones how Daenerys eats that horse heart? That's what you gotta do here. You gotta fucking eat it.
Gotta chuck this thing down my throat?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Ah,
It's very tough, but you know, it's actually
You
not
work
that
it
bad
down.
tasting. Excuse the ideas of cannibalism, you know. Don't think about that too hard.
you know, I can't deny a
Alright.
gift from the god.
Here's what I'm gonna give you, Zerk. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Let's see.
Aberrant dragon mark.
I'll give you something more than that.
I wasn't expecting
Let's
this.
see,
This is a
you're level
curveball.
13, right?
Yeah?
Okay, let's see. As I look this up, Kantar will look around, see if anybody else desires to ask him anything.
Thank you, but I think Israfel would probably kill me.
I'm gonna ask so. I
Probably.
remembered something I almost forgot. That we talked about. It just reminded me. Actually, might have to wait for Wellinger for this, but there a version of Revivify that's like mass.
He'll nod and think for a second.
Oh, pizza's ready. Be right back.
You wish to have the power of bringing many back from the realm beyond.
Well, yes. These three are quite proficient.
Perhaps this is not the last time we shall meet. Funny. Follow the path of Wellingir, and then return to me, and you shall receive such a reward. but I do not wish to step past hollowed ground any more than I already have.
Huh? I figured as much.
But bring the idea to Wellengear. Show that you are true of heart. And there's no reason I believe they would refuse you.
Thank you.
He nods.
Wouldn't suppose he has any way of. And Namro.
Yeah, you wanna ask him something? This is the last chance. You wanna ask the god anything?
Jesus.
You got for Canitar.
Hmm.
By chance, do you have any means of making mine and Marquita's bond stronger?
Stronger.
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, from time to time I lose her. Even in places that are meant to void out our connection. Is there any way to tie her in a way to me? So that even if
Okay,
say
I'm back.
Go back.
an anti-magic field
An anti-magic
get
fill, I
me
like
out of
that.
it?
You ask of... You already have a connection with your weapon, with Marquita.
Yes.
You're able to call her and speak to her over distances, correct?
Yes.
So what is the issue that you face?
Well, honestly, I'm wondering if he could change Ovasa's tendrils, like buff it up. Then, because I don't like using a cursed specter. And I don't think that ties in quite as well, because we don't want to puppet somebody when we want to take it out.
He thinks about that for a second. How about this instead? Your abilities allow you to bring back the dead, yes? In a mangled form.
Yeah.
But you feel that it is not as powerful as you may need, yes?
Yes.
Then, allow me to empower that ability of yours. From now on, henceforth, should you ever fell an enemy and desire its return, you shall have the choice of instead calling upon one of my Eternity Legion in its stead to fight alongside you.
Holy shit!
Oh.
I cannot give you my more elite staff, but, as he looks towards the skeleton warriors, one of them should do.
They would be more than sufficient.
You accept
my
that?
lord. Yes. For Canitar. That would be
Then
a great
close
honor
your
to be.
eyes and feel the heat.
I
He'll close his fist and you feel a wash of light go over all of you. You feel warmer, you feel the fire in your fingertips before it dissipates.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
yeah, just mark that down, that now, whenever you revive somebody using that ability, when you bring them back, instead of the Accursed Spectre, you can call
They
upon
can
one of
choose to
his Eternity
call
Legion instead.
One of
Dude, we're getting spoiled by Daddy Procanatar.
eternities.
Kinda likes you
He
guys.
doesn't get to hang out with people often.
Yes, he does not.
It's too busy.
And
And we're fun.
Well, I'm fun. I don't know about you.
We're not just sitting there, sucking
First
the
thing you
sucking
say,
the
to, first thing you say to Procantar, hello there.
Oh, he knew it was coming.
Hello there.
He knew it was
a
coming.
mighty boon.
Yeah, you probably did.
Hughes knew it was
Like
coming.
you said, that's what he used to be like at one point.
Alright. Melendez,
Yeah.
you gain the ability of a young red dragon's fire breath. Mark this down.
Bro!
This is an action and needs to be recharged, but it does do 16d6
Dude,
fire
no.
damage.
That's still
That's a chunk.
that's chunky. And dude, I get to call in a dude.
Yeah, this little kobold will now breathe fire. In the heart of a dragon, indeed.
Fuck
But anytime someone tries to make fun of a kobold saying they can't breathe fire, I'm about to prove them wrong. Yep.
No longer fireball is breathing fire, it's actual fire.
Dude, he can choose. And it recharges, so that's incredibly strong.
Yep, 5 and a 6. It recharges.
And he can just blah.
Wah.
With that,
Wah,
I
wah,
think
wah, 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 wah.
Mercantor will now depart.
Been a pleasure.
You'll see him.
We've been abandoned.
All of you will wave as he exits the portal.
I'll wave to him as well.
Oh,
And immediately you hear a smack as fighting starts from beyond the portal.
Oh my god. I jump in.
Yeah, you jump
That's
in.
his old-
His legion will turn, and you'll see the rest begin to exit. Although Yara stays behind. With all of them moving through, the door closes, and Yara will look to each of you. I suppose then it's time for you to return. I will continue to be overseeing you for Lord.
Oh,
So should
exciting.
you ever request any assistance, I will lend an ear, I suppose.
well,
I mean, a sword's pretty awesome too from time to time.
I only if perhaps the situation is dire enough to require it.
will you hang out with us?
I'm always around anyway. Hang out.
I don't know.
Maybe when you want to take a break, when we're also taking a break, come take a break
Yeah.
with.
What a strange concept you mortals have.
When was the last time we took a break?
And that you'll return. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Whoa. I can drop in my butt.
And
What?
you'll awaken back. All of you will awaken. Connor, you take a big old gasp as your body is on the
I
ground.
like cough up fucking blood. and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, you're alive.
Are exactly where you were. No time has passed.
Damn it, Tiber.
What?
Missed my chance.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. There's always another. There's
Oh,
always another.
you were. I'm sorry.
That's
Hey,
fine.
Hold on. Did Tibbs did he?
No, don't mind. No,
I was just gonna
I
ask
feel
you
awful.
after dinner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn it. God damn it.
Tibbs, what the
I
fuck?
could do that any
Bro,
time.
shut
It's
the
really
fuck
not
up.
that
I'm
big
doing
an
it up
issue.
to myself.
You cop blocked
Don't worry.
him.
How could
Dude,
you?
you know what? We offered
You-
her.
You know what? It's
Anytime.
fine. It's hard for you to get in contact with Kanata. I will never hate on it. Plus, you probably heard it anyways.
Certainly hope she did. And Tibbs, next time you're interested in a female, Gwen's gonna cock block you,
I will not.
Wow.
and I will.
I will command you not to.
Good luck finding out.
That's true. Sorry, Tiber.
Yeah, fair.
Hey, Connie, you good? You need healing.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
It's
she
like,
died.
Like, usually
Yeah.
stand up.
I'll give you 60 hit points. There you go.
You guys hear in
Like,
the
we
background
love-
somebody beginning to stir.
Oh yeah?
Hey,
You
Who's
hear the
there?
sound- You hear the sound. You hear the sound of someone trying to crawl.
I
So,
turn.
who,
Sunlight, get him.
Who the
Sunlight,
fuck
get him.
is-
Oh no.
You
Who's
see
that?
Sunlight
who
moves
the
on over, but as he goes over, something's different. What happened?
Oh, we stopped for Kanata. He says hi.
What?
Hey, look. My
And
hermit
I was
disappeared.
not invited?
I did find that kind of strange that he wasn't there.
That is true.
Yeah,
Kinda
so
weird.
you were. He was carrying.
Yeah, he was Garen. Oh.
Next time.
Next time. Forget about Sunlight. Very well. Not as if. He'll just trot on over. You see him plant a hoof on Morella to keep her from moving.
You know what? I bet next time he'll make you into a majestic Pegasus or something.
Shall you simply deal with this prisoner?
No, we need her.
For what?
I don't know, questioning? Connie, why are we keeping her alive?
Wait, we have an option for that?
Connie said not to kill her.
I thought we were
Call it
supposed
a soft spot. And I'll just kind of shrug.
Connie has a soft spot. That's why.
Never heard that before.
Hey, where's Yugen?
He
we were
is
gonna bring her
seemingly
to the
still
guard.
unconscious.
Here are the strings still on him.
No, they're not.
Can't we like bring her in to get like I don't know questioned or some crap?
Yeah, Morella
one
is
should ask.
Morella is awake, and then Yugen is unconscious. And there's a third
Oh, hey
dude
there.
who's there as well, who's kind of just holding his hands up, not moving.
Look what?
Hey, Tyler, you want to manacle him?
Yes, says a crab mechanical
Lock him up.
walk over now. Locks his foot up, grab his unconscious butt and start dragging him.
Why are you
Well,
smacking
that
his
dude's not
butt?
unconscious. So there's 3 people. There's Yugen, who's unconscious. There's Morella, who's woken up and is trying to crawl away, but being kept in place by the hoof of sunlight. And there's a third chamber of the thirsting star.
Archer, dude.
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah,
is
that guy.
you are manacled right
surrendered.
now
Oh, that's
because
the
he
one I'm
surrendered.
Oh, greetings, Mr. Archer.
He just looks at you, fucking terrified.
Hey, Connie,
Yes.
do you have any questions for the lady who got felled by a horse?
Felled by a horse.
Just saying, you know. Get knocked out of the sky by a land-based animal. Impressive.
Yes. Yes, I do.
You could say I feel emboldened by my recent meeting.
Okay. All right. So before I ask this question, what I wrote it down, but I don't have the fucking. Where's the? What's the name of the red mask dude? Cadence Superior.
Silgosk.
Silgosk.
Yes,
Alright.
Silgosk.
Silgosk.
Walk over. Oh, sort of squat down.
She looks up at
Alright.
you, bloody and beaten and battered, her helmet off on the ground, scowling.
Bad decisions aside, where's Silgosk?
What am I supposed to tell you now? You thrown away
Considering-
everything.
Oh, considering I'm the only reason why you're alive, yes, a little bit.
Maybe I would have been better off dead.
I would disagree, but
Think of what they will do to me now. Think of the punishments to come for all that share my kind. You think the Saint Finders, the church in Kochova, are gonna welcome any of this? Slaying the Jessicados was the key. Now you simply start another civil war. I suppose it helps our cause. Why am I complaining? I'm complaining because I didn't get to kill him. The architect of my misery.
fair points. Signing up with them is an even worse decision.
And what is better? Serving what you serve.
You could have sided with Wayne.
You are upholding the status quo.
That's what you think.
How are
Wayne,
you
do
going to
w-
change anything?
Do you wish to uphold the status quo?
What?
Wish to uphold the status quo?
I'm sorry. I can't quite hear what you're saying. It sounds like you're saying bollocks to me.
Fuck your bollocks.
No, of course I don't.
Then what is your solution to deal with the Kochovans when they come cracking down?
Well, the Chobans are quite faith-based, are they not? Who would they rather trust? Same people pushing for these policies beside them? Someone who's gained the blessings of all the Hodra.
You know what's amazing about you, Gawain? You think everybody thinks like you. They
No, no,
aren't
they don't.
rational, logical people. They are selfish, power-hungry zealots.
Oh, then. About to show them what happens to zealots.
Simply kill them all. That
better
is why
options
you
than
should
killing.
have joined us, not me joining you. You're gonna end up in the same exact place. Against an enemy you can't negotiate with.
Well, Silgosk was a fanatic.
Silgoss is more of a
Wish to
hero than
bring
you'll
back-
ever understand.
Is that so? A hero that executes innocents to revive his dead god? Who no one knows whose true motives are?
She just glares at you.
Oh, look, you found a kink in her armor.
What
Just like sunlight.
I'll
You
I'll
know,
leave
you
to
know
think about
what
that.
I'm looking forward to, Gawain? I'm looking forward to the day you are broken and bleeding and bloody, and someone comes up to you laughing and acting joyously like all of this is the biggest joke. I can't wait to see the feelings of anger that well up inside you when there's nothing you can do.
Joke's on you. I'll still be laughing.
Spits on the ground. Bloody spit. It needed to be done. What is 1,000 lives to 1,000,000?
What is 1,000,000 when you can save them?
You cannot save them.
Yeah, but aren't these thirsting star people gonna like
You can't save them if you think you
eat the
can.
planet or something? Isn't that going to be the millions?
Eat the planet? Who'd you hear that from?
When the name like thirsting star.
No, the goal of the thirsting star is not to eat the planet. Lunar Namath is far more refined than that.
Oh, well, you know, if not the planet, then cleanse Krigalia of all its people, then rule over it with all his followers. Yes, very kind God. Yes, indeed.
Not
Unless-
cleanse everyone, cleanse those that would bring us down. There is a reckoning coming, a second scouring nears. We simply got in the way first. If we cause a situation that brings about the downfall of Krigalia, we can control, we can stem the bleeding. However, what you've just done is stop those plans. Everything is going to come crashing down anyway. You're just going to make it worse. Yes, people would have died with our actions, but that would have been better than what is now to come. Uncontrolled chaos. You think Krigalia stands on anything but a piano wire? Demons in the south, marauders to the north, cannibal elves to the west, demons.
Yes, you said that.
Civil war from within, outside actors, foreign gods. Krigalia's time is ticking. Believing you can save it is foolish. At least
Oh,
the way you want to.
better than having no faith.
I have faith.
Or not trying at
I
all.
have faith in the thirsting star. I have faith that those who had punished me for simply what I was born as shall be discarded like they did to me. But now you'll work with them, serve them. Your hands are just as bloody as mine. You just refuse to see it.
I think I've killed more than you, actually.
One day, Gawain, one day someone is going to take your tongue.
I can speak with magic, actually.
You see her try to get up and stab at you, but is kept down by, evidently fucking pissed off at the fact you don't take her seriously in any way.
Well, my job's done. I'll leave the rest to Connie.
What shall you
Leave
do
the rest to
now,
me.
sister? Turn me over? I'll be tortured and pried apart.
I am not so cruel.
Then put me out of my misery now.
All right.
Do it
Now,
quickly.
you know, yeah, I'll just stand up and I'll ask Israfel.
Israfel's a voice appears.
What? I'm busy.
As Gawain finished speaking.
Oh, I figured you'd want a treat, so.
A treat. You offer me her soul.
Go ahead.
Now you begin to see as I do. No mercy for those that stand against us, Connie.
Well, I mean, she'd end up with you anyway. I'm just simply cutting out the middleman.
Oh, this is far different. When you slay a being, the consumption of its soul goes through me. But you have given me now all the time in the world to turn this creature into a husk of my own making. I couldn't have asked for a better gift.
Oh
I don't know
shit.
if you give her a better fate, dude.
You might not be giving her a better fate.
With that, he'll disappear. You no longer feel his presence, but you will see that, well, it's as if a shadow looms over her for a moment before you see her slowly begin to sink into the ground and disappear, clawing at where she once was before the shadows consume her entirely.
It's like the scene from Ghost when the guy was getting dragged away.
Holy fuck!
All that you're left with is one final defiant scream before she disappears and it goes silent.
Well, that was fucking horrifying.
God
what the fuck?
damn, dude.
Oh, and you know what? You do you.
What the fuck was that?
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
I'm gonna find Yugen.
He's on the ground. Again, not that much time has passed, so he's still unconscious, but he seems fine.
Hey, Connie.
The guy that's manacled is, you can see him see what you just did to the Saint Finder General, so he's looking like he wants to try to run out of here, because he doesn't like any of that.
Oh, I'm holding him by his manacles.
He'll look at you, come on, man, you saw what that fucking bitch did to him. I don't want to have that happen to me. You seriously gonna let that happen? What did I do?
Shoot at me! You tried to kill me!
Okay, but I didn't.
No, you tried, you're done.
Hey, do I hear that? Do I hear
Yeah,
what
I
you
would
just
have heard
said?
their conversation.
I would like to point out that you killed me, if you hadn't noticed.
That was the Grandmaster, lady. I didn't do that.
Which is why I sent her, not you.
Yeah, so, what exactly is gonna happen to me?
I don't know, ask them. As I'll look to the rest of the party.
I just kind of think to Marquita, hey Marquita, you got anything you want to... I'm just throwing out hooks here, I got no idea.
I don't know.
Oh,
Give him to the checker.
You see his face
shit.
drop at that?
Yeah, fuck it. Where's the local... Zerk, you want to go take him to the check after this?
Nope.
Oh. Okay. You want with me, Les?
I need a break.
Fair.
It would be better if you slit my throat. You hear him just mutter under his breath.
What's that, or you go with Connie?
Connie.
Ah, fine, I'll bring him to the fucking checker. I don't want this. I don't want any weird shit happening now.
Well, I have good news and good news and bad news on that account. Actually, yeah, good news and bad news, I guess. You hear a lot of footsteps outside.
Uh-oh.
Ready, Marquita, and I just like kick his knee out from under, drop his knee, and then I
yell out.
I lower Marquita down, just ready to fight. I'm like, okay.
That
Gonna kill Yugen.
you'll see, when you heal him, you kind of see him start coming to. See, he's starting to move before he gets a chance to really say anything. Bursting through the door is a coalition of allies. A combined force of Chekist agents, protectors, and Tharnic guardsmen have all arrived to lend aid.
Holy sh...
Oh.
I can explain.
Hello there.
It's the place, fuck!
There's
A little late.
pause as they look around,
FBI, open up!
and soon making kind of coming through the fold, standing at the front, you see the Deputy General of the Cheka herself.
I'll start pulling the guy up, and I'll start walking him towards like a Chekist officer.
Who's this?
He's got a
one?
gun!
You'll see she steps towards you.
One of the archers, ma'am, that was engaging us. He's part of the. Which one was he part of? Was he a part of
The Thirsting Star.
the Thirsting Star? Yeah, he's an archer of the Thirsting Star.
Good. He doesn't need to be traveled anywhere. She motions her head. At that, 3 checklist agents grab him, 2 of them bring him off to the side, and a 3rd one begins forcing him to use a Orb of Remembrance.
Oh, you know, Orber remembers and then shoot him.
They,
Yeah,
dude, they
that's
did.
fine. I was
They're
gonna
not-
cut his hat off with Marquito, but okay. Sweet.
They're not fucking around.
Nope.
Do the same to that one, as she points towards Yugen. Immediately,
Oh.
some checklist agents begin to move towards you.
Hold on. He didn't do anything.
There's a pause as they stop. They'll look back. Every general will look towards you.
He was injured.
He was injured.
Indeed. That's why I healed him. He was one of the people we were trying to save, actually.
The Justicato said that he was assailed by his nephew.
Ah. Well, about that. These
Well, about
buggers,
that.
as I point to the Grand Master and the general caveat of the enemies around us.
Yeah.
That's dead.
Safe Fighter General's sadly gone, so you can't even point to her body.
Bro, the puddle of what was.
The puddle of black goo.
Or like maybe the recessing
and
crack.
just her sword just laying.
Yeah.
I'm assuming whatever their warship or someone high up in them, they had all worked together to put Yugen under some form of spell. So, we forcefully ended it, which kind of ended with him like this, and then killed them all.
You think he was mind controlled.
I assume so, some kind.
She looks towards you, Zerk. Do you collaborate his statement?
Dirk nods.
He's free to go.
Damn.
You get the distinct feeling, Gawain, that if Zerk didn't say that, she probably still would have tried to grab him.
Nice.
Man, I'm sticking my neck out for you. I can't wait till Prince Yugen's just mad. Just mad now. He's just angry.
There's a
He's gonna
meeting.
wake up,
The
you're like, "What
Archon will be there tomorrow morning. You're all to report at the Presidium.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Explain the situation.
Yes, ma'am.
the Archon.
There's a slight pause as you'll see one of the checklist agents look behind. Ma'am, it's secure. Shoot him. With that, they'll nod. One of them pulls out a pistol, and there's a puff of smoke and a bang as the manacled chamber prisoner falls to the ground dead and twitching.
Yeah.
She
He got
turn
his
around and
wish.
immediately order everybody to start cleaning this up.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna pick up Yugen and walk over to the dead dude and look at Tiber. Can you grab his manacles for me?
Yep.
Those are expensive.
I know. I'll go and recover them.
Thank you.
Very expensive. Coming up to you, you're going to see Red, Gawain, very confused.
Oh, hello there.
I had heard that you were attacked
Yes.
by members of the church, but not on orders of the Justicatos.
Renegade members. Those that worship the thirsting star.
While I am maligned to say that I enjoy this turn of destiny, I will not say that it is not welcomed. With foreign members that have infiltrated the church, that means that our troubles shall be promptly brought to the bottom of the list,
Indeed.
and maybe even disregarded entirely. Funny how fate ends up like that, doesn't it? What did you do to cause this?
Well, brought out their treachery.
Evidently they didn't like whatever it was that you were conspiring. You must have...
Anything, they've put themselves in a deeper hole.
You must have gotten close to whatever it was they didn't want you to find.
Yes. I don't know what it is though, but probably.
Saint Finder General and Grand Master of the Awakened Eye. And the nephew of the Justicatos himself. It's not a good look.
He A sad victim's circumstance.
Victim of circumstance.
We'll
Only
see
to
how
go
much
Three
the public
Stooges.
seem to agree.
Indeed, he may get scrutiny. Not everyone understands things
Eugen
outside
was
of.
not exactly well liked even before this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
that's
see
definitely
that.
not going to help him with that.
That's right.
He's just angry.
Make
Always.
sure you keep an eye on the Justicados and Eugen. The Checker will be keen to execute collaborators.
Yep.
And soon we'll be seeing representatives from Kochova itself.
Ah, that's gonna put me in a bind. Do I have to see them?
Perhaps explain your story to the Archon.
Oh, thank God. Thank the Hodra.
Thank the Archon.
After
Try
all,
to
it is
wheel me
him
off, too.
that is going to have to handle this mess. You are well?
Yes. There's a lot of people in here, right?
There are a lot of people in here.
You know, it would be really, really nice to talk back at the castle.
As I understand, you have some time. Would you care to talk after or before tomorrow? As I know you are meeting with the council.
After,
Very well.
preferably.
I suppose I can tell all of the protectors that they no longer need to be on alert. They can return to their duty. By chance, did you find Passwall?
Last I saw or heard, Danto said Falco's dealing with something in the family. I told him to relay that he was required back at the castle, but I heard nothing after that.
And I have been unable to find him entirely.
Oh, this will be interesting to find.
Keep an ear out. He's the only one I have unaccounted for.
That
With
shot.
that, he'll pat you on the shoulder, nod. Do you want a promotion after this? He'll say with a grin, raising an eye.
I'm content being a senior paladin because I don't
Very
have to
well.
do any of the paperwork.
I still need to fill one slot, so
I'll take that promotion.
I've got a lot of honorary members here.
I'll keep that in mind. He'll nod and look at you.
Man.
Very well.
Plus, I wouldn't be a good fit for that spot. You'll figure out why.
Excuse me? You know, it's like
Blackwood
I
just
know
really
how
doesn't
you
want to
speak in
do
riddles
things.
at times, Gawain.
It's cute, isn't it?
Have a good night. Try to get some rest after this bloodbath.
Did you say it's cute, isn't it?
Yes, he'll step back.
It's cute, isn't it? Are you coming on to me?
wait.
Oh,
Oh well,
I didn't see this coming.
Oh my lord.
looking good there.
Oh my.
Stepping up to all of you will be the Deputy General Checker again. She'll kind of look around, hand on waist. Are there any others we need to be aware of? As I've observed, there's one that escaped. Yes.
Yes.
And one that she raises an eye towards you, Connie.
I wouldn't worry about it. The problem has been solved.
Very well. Anything else that I need to immediately know then? The Justicatus is in custody.
If
due
you're
to
able to,
what your
and if not,
recommendations,
I will also
leave.
help. Master Luca probably knows quite a bit of information, and there is magic to make them talk still.
Continue.
Wow.
Connection lost.
Man, I lost connection.
Connected.
That's sleep like.
Well, I gotta wait for Hughes to exist before I can say anything.
That's true.
Oh, I lost connection again.
I just forgot. Like, oh,
Man, I'm so awesome.
God.
Oh, deputy check. Oh yeah.
Maybe he got
Please
upset. Maybe he went and reset his router or something, so he's walking back up the stairs.
Yeah, how about you reset this in your mouth? Let's grab.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
Mac.
Hello there. God damn it.
You missed it.
What did I miss?
Yeah, I was asking her out on a date, and you didn't
Hot.
answer me.
Where were we?
I
Oh,
was
the
just
date?
responding to you.
Oh, if there was anything.
I think Red was saying that he's gonna, you know,
No, the
talk
Saint
to him
Finder
after,
General.
right?
Or
Yeah.
no.
Oh no, we were past that. We were past that.
Deputy
Yeah,
General.
it was about the Saint Finder General and the.
He was asking me about anything else, and I was mentioning what I said before he disconnected was, Grandmaster Luca probably knows quite a bit, and should you happen to lack the ability, I can also assist with extracting it, as there's magic for that.
Right, I remember now. So she had asked you what were you thinking?
I was just asking what I was thinking.
Yeah, she's gonna ask you. Okay, she'll like nod at that. What are you thinking specifically?
Well, there's a lot more hideouts throughout the city. Probably those further up the chain that perhaps in administration areas that he would know that are compromised. Probably get that out of him, if he knows any. And maybe where they have active cells outside of here, like in Kachova.
You'd be willing to use necromancy to achieve this information.
Oh. Magic's magic.
Hey, magic is not just magic.
Well, I
Magic
use your
in the
magic.
hands-
I use the magic of the gods. I have to say it that way now.
The gods condone this. She'll kind of raise an eye.
Well, I think the gods will condone this rather than leaving them to go free and murder countless civilians.
You would think, but you'd be surprised how many start getting up in arms when they start hearing about necromancy being used to achieve state goals.
Yeah, be careful there, Gawain.
I don't believe these are state goals. I believe these are my personal goals in stopping this group.
I'm gonna kind of look around. Who else in here is here besides checkist officer?
Tharnic guardsmen and some protectors.
Yeah, we're okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're good.
Oh.
Well,
If the state asks me, I
here's
might
what
get
here's
fused.
what I will
Wow.
say to you, Gawain. I will say that I had never heard us speak of necromancy whatsoever, and that any
Oh.
information you bring was due to you hearing about such information through your own investigation and subsequent battle.
Of course.
Good,
This conversation never happened.
good. Come to me if you find anything.
Will do.
Tell no one
Everyone-
you did this.
Did what?
We'll collect the bodies.
I'm glad we're finally done a quick prayer at the temple. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Homeward bound. Oh, I have to
Oh.
drop you.
Wait, I thought you were gonna do speak with Dad with on Luca.
Oh yeah, I guess I should do that now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that was probably the only time you're really gonna get. So.
I'm gonna hand off Eugen to Tiber. Or Con.
Yep.
You know, I'll give him to Connie. Connie don't need him.
He definitely seems out of it, even though he is awake.
I smack him back down. Okay. It's definitely not personal.
I'm gonna walk over to Luca's body and
Yep.
cast speak with the dead
Okay.
at 3rd level.
All right. You can ask me 5 questions. I knew what I knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer the truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy.
Can I? So while I'm speaking this, does he hear my current voice, or could I mask it?
It doesn't seem like he's unaware that it's you. You can attempt to trick him, but he can, like, for all intents and purposes, he can see you.
He can see me.
So like, if you want to trick him completely, you'd have to be like, you'd have to look completely different, and then you'd have to have a different voice.
Wow. Regrettably for him, I have a disguise kit.
Okay.
I would like to use my disguise kit
Okay.
Oh boy.
to look like
Who do you want to look
a
like?
member of the Awakened Eye.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
Can I just say that, like, the scene is playing out, like, Gawain is getting dressed
I
up
just
to
start
talk to
changing-
her.
As you're doing this, you'll hear that the deputy general tells everybody to stop what they're doing and get the hell out. She'll nod at you as she gets everyone out of the room.
Then
Sometimes
I'm
you
gonna
gotta do what you
cast. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion on my back to get rid of that symbol.
Okay.
Because who knows if he sees through me,
Right.
if he can see that kind of stuff,
Right.
Then, Thaumaturgy to change my voice.
Okay. Smart.
Alright. Then, that's the final thing. Hold on, I gotta find it. My final thing. I am going to cast I got a lot of prep for this. I'm sorry.
Wow, why aren't you ready?
Where is it? I will cast. Fuck. What was it? Speaking of home? No.
Speak to dead.
I know. Here it is.
Okay.
So, there's a question I have for you.
What do you got?
If I cast Spirit Shroud, would that shroud my body in any way from him? Like make it slightly harder to perceive me as he's a spirit in this instance?
Spirit Shroud is like summoning spirits of the dead.
Jesus.
Yeah, it gives me a buff. So I'm no longer just hitting normal things. I can also, hit spiritual things.
Right.
Really wacky. I'm wondering if it would maybe change my appearance in any way to slightly mess with his
I don't think
perception.
so. I think because it's just about
No?
spirits kind of floating around you and kind
Yeah.
of giving you power.
And being a pain in the ass to
Alright.
people near you. Yeah.
What are you looking for
No, that's
specifically? Let me see if
Spirit
let me see if I have it in my spell. But what are you looking to do specifically?
I just wanted to slightly mask my appearance, so I'd still look like a normal Waking Eye dude, right? But
Mhm.
enough that he wouldn't be able, if he looked close, to identify me.
I can do that with. Let me see. Programmed illusion.
No, let's do that then.
You can create an illusion of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon with range that activates when a specific condition occurs. The illusion is unpredictable until then. It must be no longer than a 30-foot cube, and you decide when you cast a spell how the illusion behaves and what sounds it makes. This scripted performance can last up to 5 minutes.
There you go.
So, here's the goal: 30-foot cube.
Okay.
Remember what the houses used to look like? They're fucking hideouts. Make it look like one of their hideouts. Maybe
Okay.
a basement.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I could do that.
Have it look like, Silgosk and Caden were both in red robes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have a red-robed individual sitting in the background. Yeah.
Add the ambience, you're making the stage.
Add the ambience, Maybe a torch from behind and then make it darker in my front.
There you go.
All right, Gwen, you got it. And
Alright.
I'm gonna fill his order.
Got it. All right. Any
think-
other preparations?
And
That is
it'll trigger when he performs Speak with Dead.
That is all I got.
Okay. So you have 5 minutes and 5 questions.
What were the questions again? Let me.
You can ask
Oh
5
my.
questions.
Just
It
give me
knows
about-
what it knew in life, and the languages it knew. However, his answers will be brief, cryptic, or repetitive. He's under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you're hostile. His soul isn't actually back there, and he can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events.
Alright. First question. And I'm going to be addressing him as like a member of the Awakened
Right,
Eye,
right.
as if he's my Grand Master,
Yep,
right?
yep.
But I'm not going to like roleplay because I know we're getting low.
Okay.
What remaining hideouts should we evacuate?
It's an interesting question to ask.
You knew this was happening.
Okay, alright, here we go. If we are known all of them.
Nice. You didn't give out a specific
All right.
location. That's smart.
You gotta be, it's because he doesn't have to be cryptic about it, right? So he's gonna be like, just get rid of all of them then.
Could ask where can I take you to revive you?
Yes, let's ask that. Where should I take you to revive you?
Does he know he's dead?
Yes, he would.
I would assume
You would
so,
know he
I mean,
died.
Right.
He just doesn't know what happened after.
So it's
he
about
wouldn't know.
it's like another member speaking to him. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he is in disguise, so
Yeah,
and-
he could have
and
gotten his body might have gotten taken out of there, and he could still be,
and they could be
alive. He doesn't know
contacting
what
him.
happened after he died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he looks like a grunt, so it's like maybe they grabbed his body and yeeted it out of there.
Our castle has the necessary scrolls. If we need to, bring Morella and Silgosk. They need me.
Silgosk. Alright, here we go. How can we contact Silgosk?
That's a good question.
He doesn't know how many people are left from this group. Right? These guys might just be grunts.
Speak with the shadow. He lurks upon the rooftops.
Oh.
Seek out Rai Shoichi.
Okay, the last one. Can we still trust the Northern Travelers?
The corpse will smirk. We are the Northern Travelers Guild.
Man, this rabbit hole goes really
That's the
deep.
fifth one, right?
I think that's the fourth. I don't remember.
I asked.
You asked about the hideouts.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
asked him how to revive him. You asked him how to contact Silgosk. What was the fourth one?
This
Northern
one?
Travelers.
Are we?
Yeah, Northern
Is that four?
Travelers.
That's four.
I think it's four. Yeah, you got
Alright,
one more.
yeah.
one more.
Alright, last one. But Lord alright. But Lord Dantos saved who they refer to? Who would they hate more? Probably me, right?
Probably Connie, since they have already pissed through with her. But I mean, everyone hates you by default anyway, so.
Fuck. He had a certain vitriol to me, but he also had it towards everyone.
Mm-hmm.
This is an issue.
But Connie's definitely personal because, well, she's an escaped, I guess. Maybe not.
He was odd. He gave us a lot of money on account of me being,
Alright.
you know,
How about
dead.
this? Lord but Lord Dantos is assisting, or what is it? All right, here's the question.
Mhm.
But Lord Dantos just helped save Gawain and his friends.
Lord Dantos is a fool, a figurehead. I said that we should have taken him out and replaced him with someone we can trust, but Silgosk says that is undoable. He won't allow it.
That's interesting.
It's deputy.
That is really
Yeah,
interesting.
put that
here.
Is
the deputy general of the check is still here?
Yeah, she's still here. She never left.
Yeah, she's like, they just got everybody else. They didn't see you fucking,
Hey,
speaking with
yo,
dead.
did everybody hear that?
So from what it seems, I think Dantos isn't actually a dick, but I think he's getting played hard.
He might be like a half dick, maybe
I think he
25% dick.
I think he actually, is
Like maybe
trying
he's
to.
aware some of it, but not all of it.
I think he's pieced it together, but I don't think he's working with them. I think because he thinks Rai Suichi is entirely on his side,
Yeah.
and they're fighting the Shaokai.
But
it
even
seems
then,
like Rai
he's
Suichi is with
he's
the Shaokai.
sussing Rai Suichi right now because he hasn't
is
seen
sussing
Rai
him out,
Suichi the last time.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he's getting a little nervous. Because Rai's disappeared. We last saw Rai on top of the house. These guys are telling us to contact Rai, meaning maybe he's starting to wonder,
Is Rai on his side?
are these people on my side? Who's on my side?
Who's on his side? Yeah.
So, and as we just heard, the whole Travelers Guild is not on his side. So
And they were gonna take him out, but Silgosk said
the
nay.
whole organization he has funded is seemingly against him.
We need to talk to him, like have a straight
Yeah.
up conversation, like a heart to heart. Listen, man. All right, we know some shit, but we need to hear your truth.
I mean, yeah. Doichi did give you a cursed item.
Yeah, he did.
You have to fuck you over. Yeah.
It was granted me immense power.
Peek your head in. We good? Look, we good?
Indeed.
And
Mhm.
everyone else, the entire army fucking comes back inside and starts collecting the bodies. She'll walk up to you again. This information I can assume will be shared with the council, the Archon.
Indeed.
Very well. If there's nothing else, get some sleep. Get up early.
Thank you.
Thank you again for all your work and helping us out.
Good. Should just not.
Best waifu right here.
Want to go on a date?
And
Xerxes' new wife.
everybody else will start mulling out of there. They also end up collecting Yugen.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Aw, rip.
He'll be fine.
Well, they're not killing him. They don't think he's a thing, so you know.
Yeah.
Good.
He owes us. He owes me.
Plus, Zerk vouched for him.
He owes all of us.
Can someone say that Justicados owes us? Just saying. Kind of
Everyone
saved his
owes
life.
us.
Everyone
The
owes
world
us.
owes us. Where is our pay? That's it. We're taking it over.
Well, the Archon will reward us with a hug and an autograph.
Reward us
Isn't
with the
that nice?
fucking
Oh, you're really
country.
into those autographs, aren't you?
Bro, how often do you get to meet a god?
You're gonna be a god with like an autograph collection of other gods and
Dude.
important people.
Hell yeah.
That'd be really cool, actually.
Yeah, I can tell
You meet
people.
this old kobold god. Hey, what's up? Are those
Let me
autographs?
tell you a
Yeah,
story,
dude.
and I'll tell them about my autographs and how I
I
got
had
them.
to eat the heart of a dragon, to
Dragon.
get my power.
Yeah,
you don't talk about it any more than that.
Do you
Yeah.
think? Yeah, right. Do you think the Justicados would even believe us? Like, hey, we met for Cantor.
Hey, we got the Ober Remembrance on
I
our side.
literally have a reason.
Yep.
Like evidence on my back.
And me
Yeah,
too. Guess what? Kobolds can't
my
breathe
chest.
fire.
We'll go ahead and end the session there. Anything else you guys want to do?
No, I'm good.
Good. We'll,
Time for
next session We'll
sleep.
do the council and all that.
I need
Alright, sounds good.
sleep.
Just if you haven't already decided by next session, just hit me with what epic boon you're gonna go with.
I have decided.
Okay, what do you got?
The boon of irresistible offense.
What does that do?
Irresistible.
You can
Oh.
bypass all resistances on creatures.
That's not bad. That's
Not bad at all.
That's very good
Yeah,
against
I
these
could
guys.
use
You
that.
know what's funny? That's gonna be the one I'm gonna get.
That might be
I
a.
know.
Next
think
time
I
I
think
don't
next
always
level
hit,
up.
but now when I hit, it's gonna hit.
I think next when we level up, we get a ability score increase, right? I'm probably gonna take a trait because I think I can bypass the resistances with spells.
In addition, I think the Sunblade, in addition to that +2 it's giving you, it also gives you an extra 1d8 against undead if you ever end up fighting undead.
I think it's 2d8
Probably-
against
probably
undead.
will.
Is it?
Oh,
Not the
Um,
double check.
I mean, we can end the session here.
I got
but
both
what,
equipped, so it's easy.
what do we want to do for the next? Are we going down south for sure? Right? Is that 100%?
I mean, you have a lot of choices now, right?
We
I mean,
do,
so
yeah.
basically, when you go, just to give you an idea of what's going to happen. When you go to them, you can tell them your whole story, however much you want to tell them, and they'll tell you that they're having issues down south, and they'd really appreciate it if if you're looking to lend some assistance, if you're looking for work, they'd be willing to pay you for that, right?
Mhm.
But you have a lot of places you can go now. You don't have to do that. You could
Right.
go pursuing these locations, these places that Prakantar told you about. By the way, one thing that you missed, I don't think you were there for, was Blackwell was essentially asking about kind of what to go next, right? And he needed to find the Primal Sanctum. Do you remember that?
I remember the Primal Sanctum.
The
Yeah.
Primal Sanctum was the place where all the Hadra used to meet, right?
Right.
So
Under the
what he
sea.
ended up telling him was, well, the Primal Sanctum, the whole effort was created by Kolo, because he was all about trying to get all the gods to be kumbaya, right?
Dude, I'm the same.
However,
Sounds
it
like
failed, obviously, but if Kolo was
Yeah.
the one to make it, where would Kolo place the Primal Sanctum? So,
At a bar.
oh yeah? It is off the coast, somewhere in the ocean, and you can find a gate to it, somewhere at the bottom of the sea.
Oh boy.
So that's another path. So you have that. You have going to the land of the witches. You have delving up into the Northlands, and a whole bunch of shit you can do. So if you want to, you can. If you don't, you get plenty of other places you can go.
What is everyone feeling? Everyone got a preference, or doesn't really? I think it's
Don't mind-
time sensitive, right? He is.
Nah.
Got it. Oh, there you go, guys. Nothing's time sensitive.
Nothing's time sensitive. If we want to do another person's quest, do we want to try and make some money down south?
I kind of want to go down south.
You want to fight some demons and make some money?
Yes,
Yeah.
let's kill some demons.
All right.
Clean up that mess that some other people made, not me.
Nice.
But we do have the Nymorian. That would be pretty easy passing.
Funny. Yes, you can speak to the Nymorian because they're still in port if you'd like.
We're gonna meet them and be like, oh, Zerkin Palace. Hold on.
Yeah, so down south, guys, right?
As everyone looks to Denver. Am I just a pal?
A pal. Alright, down south? Sounds good. Alright, anything else, boys? We good? Everybody get all the
Good,
shit that I
yeah.
gave you? Alright, cool,
Yep.
cool.
I'm gonna take my long rest
We'll
right
session
now.
there. Alright, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Good
luck.
Killing demons now.